Hello, adventurers. Welcome to our Glorious Ashes of Creation development update. We hope that you have been well and safe. It has been a very busy couple weeks for us because we just saw you guys a couple weeks ago. And we will have another development update this month. Probably we're aiming for December 19th, 11 a.m. Pacific per usual. But don't quote me on that. That is just what we're planning. But we'll let you know on all our social channels. I just want you guys to be aware. We will have another one to wrap up the year because, oh boy, we have so much to talk about regarding this year. And also this live stream is going to be a long one. So get your catheters ready.
I feel like even though it's been 2 weeks, I feel like it's been 2 years.
I know. We've been working some crazy hours over here. I just took like 4 shots of espresso, so if I get crazy, I apologize.
Got my trusty lemonade. I'm ready to go.
He was like, my blood sugar levels, got to make sure they're all good. To our fellow diabetes folks out there.
we had a great Q&A yesterday. I know some of you guys might have seen.
We'll talk a bit about that too.
Yeah, I know some of you guys might have seen that the channel went live yesterday. I was trying to. Margaret was like, "You shouldn't try that, Stephen. It's not going to work." And I was like, "Well, let me just see if I could get it." And of course, Margaret, being Margaret's always right. So
I was like, "We can set it up for you. It's just then I have to pull one of my people off of the other task." And you're like, "I don't want to pull them off that task." And I was like, "Okay,
I was like, I'll try."
Make a decision.
I tried. It didn't work out, but we had a great time on Dusty Y's stream yesterday. Wonderful community, awesome questions. If you guys haven't seen that Q&A, I know Margaret's probably going to talk about it a little later.
Yeah, let's just bring that image up on the screen, Kyle. I know that's not the order in which you were expecting that, but
my bad. My bad.
If you want to bring that,
somebody's bingo just got a cross. There you go.
Yeah, the Dusty Y one. So you guys can see this happened on the 4th, which was yesterday. And you can go check it out at twitch.tv/DustyY. I'm sure he's probably going to upload to YouTube too. We'll share on all of our social channels. But yes, we'll talk a little bit more about some of the content creator stuff. But yeah, thank you, Dusty. That was a great interview. Thank you for bearing with us in Stephen throwing a little chaos. Dusty was like, he couldn't get his camera to work. And I was like,
oh my gosh.
It was so funny. I was like, the collab stuff on Twitch works pretty well, but it takes a little time to set up, and then you can create a link that you can collab together, but then you don't need the UI. It kind of like makes UI. So maybe we'll do some stuff with that in the future so we can cast to all the streams.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, so we'll think about that for some of the future ones that we do to do a little bit more collaboration on Twitch. But for today, we have plenty of stuff on our list. Obviously, I am Margaret Crone, your Director of Communications here at Intrepid Studios, if you don't know us. And of course, Stephen Sharif is our Creative Director here, glowing from the sunlight.
Oh my gosh, my face is on fire. Yesterday,
I have the same problem now too. A side window. Windows
it's
are
only
awful.
during winter. It's only during winter, and there's nothing I can do about it because it's like these super tall windows that are way up there, and it's like
you can't reach it. He has blinds on like the bottom part, but the top part is like those arch windows.
Yeah, exactly.
You could probably get blinds up there, but it's you'll need auto. Like
I look like Mr. Burns when you find out him like walking through the forest and he was like irradiated and he's like, I bring peace and love, and he's like, they bring peace and love, kill it.
I assure you all, we look more not pale in person. Just the cameras and the lighting are not good right now. But today we have some reminders. We have some Steam updates just to reiterate some things. It seems like there's some misinformation going around. Also, there's some changes that we had. So I'd want to just go over those quickly with you guys. We also have a really cool early access video that we want to share as well. And then we have a sport fishing system that we're going to cover and Harbinger system that we're going to cover. So and we'll do a little live Q&A. So if you have questions along the way, feel free to pop them in there. Our social team, our community team are all snagging those questions. I think even customer support sometimes adds them in. And I kind of just go through them as quickly as we can. But today is going to be a long one. So buckle in, grab your snacks.
It's probably going to be like a 2-hour stream minimum?
Yeah, probably a little long, probably longer, probably like 3.
Oh my God.
2.5. It depends on how quickly we can get through the Steam stuff.
You guys have better made some popcorn. You better have some watch parties going, sitting in Discords. It's gonna be fun.
All right. First and foremost, it's our subscriber comment. So we appreciate you guys for subscribing. Don't forget that you can become a spotlighter as well if you just subscribe to us on YouTube. Make sure you follow us publicly there, or subscribe to us publicly, because that's the only way we can pull you through the random thing. Subscribe to us over there, and on the development update, the full video, which I think this one we're actually going to release on Monday, December 8th, because we have a lot of videos coming out over this weekend, or over this, just this time frame, a lot of videos. So that one, if you leave a comment on this full development update, you could be spotlighted. And today's spotlight is from Zapatos Vibes. I don't know what Zapatos Vibes are, but they're vibing. Hopefully, in large battles, it won't be too hard to tell enemy pets from friendly pets. And I'll leave this to Steven. This isn't really a question. It's just a statement.
Zapatos sounds Greek. Oh, it's shoes in Spanish. Shoes in Spanish. Okay, got it. All right.
Is it?
He's got shoes vibes.
Yeah.
Zapatos is shoes in Spanish. Is that how it's pronounced? Zapatos? Okay, so the question, how will you tell pets apart from enemy or friend, right? I don't think we've really innovated in this very much from your standard MMO expectations, right? You have obviously the pet mesh. That's not going to change whether or not it's friend or foe, right? The pet looks the way it does. But you have UI elements that should give you good indication of whether or not on a battlefield this pet is owned by an enemy or a friend. So in that regard, it's going to have a nameplate. That nameplate's going to have the master's or the owner's name associated with it. It's also going to have next to that nameplate, if it's in a event, a combatant icon, right? And that combatant icon will be a friend or foe, like shield or sword. Additionally, you're going to have a decal around the base of the creature, and that's going to be red if it's a hostile target or green if it is not. So in that regard, it's a pretty status quo way to determine whether or not a pet is an enemy or a friend. Good question.
All right. There we go. That's that one. So thank you for your spotlight. Appreciate you leaving a comment. Appreciate everybody leaving a comment. We can't respond to everybody, but we do try to engage over there as much as we can. But there's a lot of comments. So we do our best on all of our social platforms. We are small but mighty team. I want to give a shout out to my team. They've been killing it. We've got a lot going on leading up to early access release, and they've just been doing an amazing job. And so has our dev team. Like, everybody's just like full steam ahead, one might say. Sorry, my pause.
Oh my God, I just got that. Well done. Bravo.
You're like loading.
Bravo.
Anyways, for the upcoming reminders, I'm going to talk about the Steam and the release builds and all that stuff in a Steam section. So for this, I'm just going to focus on some of the other stuff. So we have dev discussion. We still have our Alpha to UX and UI one up. So if you want to go get your feedback in there, go ahead quickly and do that, because we're going to be swapping over to sport fishing here soon. And that one will be coming up. We also are on TikTok. Come follow us over there. We have, a whole slew of content we're trying to upload over there as well. And our creator program, we have officially closed applications. As we mentioned, we closed them on November 20th. We sent out invite and denial emails on November 24th. We did have a cutoff date for the response time as December 1st. So if you didn't respond in that time frame, you'll have to reapply whenever we reopen in January. Our goal is to reopen those applications January 30th, and then we will sift through those folks as well. And we understand there's a lot of people. We had like 6,000 applicants. It was a lot for us to go through. And that means some of you, we went through your application early on and maybe you updated it later. And so I think that from our end, we're just trying to do the best. We'll get this first round going, and then we can bring some folks back in who maybe, we didn't catch quite in the first one. So just bear with us while we get through that. We have some documents that are going out, and once we solidify everything, we'll be fully getting that group, that first wave, kind of consolidated in a good place. So there's a lot of work. So just bear with us while we're doing that. And as you may have seen, Stephen did his interview with Dusty Y, which is awesome. We already talked about that, so I'm not going to go into super detail on that front. But we also have some upcoming stuff. We have an upcoming interview that we're going to be doing, which you can check out on December 9th, which is my birthday. So come hang out for my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. And let's not talk about how old I am. At 7 p.m. Pacific. And that will be with some amazing people, as you can see on the screen right here. Nice, Lude, Lloyd, Zybek, and of course our Vladis. And this time we spelled his name right.
Oh no, did we not spell Vladis's name right?
I think there were a couple of spots one time where the BLHVH.
It's Vlahadis. Vlahadis.
And I even said multiple times, like, make sure his name is spelled right. And we still somehow messed it up on one of the images. So sorry. But now it's just an inside joke for us. But we love these guys. They're great people. So we hope that you come check it out. They've got a whole slew of questions. I think a bunch of them changed some other questions after the interview with Dusty as well. So we'll be keeping things pretty new and exciting. They're definitely going to grill Steven, as you saw with Dusty.
I am
we
ready.
don't shy away from the hard questions.
No, I don't think we've ever. I mean, obviously, people pre-compile questions so that
the
community...
only time I've told someone to remove a question
is if
was
it's
when
asked before.
Yeah, if we're going to answer it like on our live stream or somewhere else, because I don't want them to waste their question on something that like we're going to answer somewhere else anyway.
Yeah, but we I mean, for those of you guys who watch the interviews, we never really tell them that they can't ask any questions. They can ask any question they want. I have no problem answering questions. And if I don't want to answer a question, I'll just say I'm not going to answer that question, which I don't think I've ever done. But
No.
so, we just make sure that it's not repeat questions. We try to keep it fresh for you guys. So tune into that. I think it's going to be fun. Those guys are obviously all very involved within the community. They play the game consistently. So I think they're going to have some great questions, and you guys will probably get some good answers out of there.
Yeah. And of course, we are still hiring if you want to go check that out. There's also, if you don't see a role there for yourself or for a friend, you can just have them apply through the general application. So yeah. That is the update.
I see so many people in chat that are like, your headset's on fire. Steven, you're glowing. I just want you to know, later you're going to watch a video, okay? And I want you to remember this moment where you see me like on fire right now. In this video that we're recording, I could not see my screen. I honestly could not see my screen. So if you see me failing at fishing because I can't see the buttons, I can't see the fish, I can't see like where it is, remember this moment. I could not see. Okay, so that is what it is. All right. Remind people in chat when they say, "Wow, this guy's a freaking noob." Like, okay, it's not that he's a noob; it's that he was blind. I was blind at the time.
I'm just joking around with Steven. All right, now for the Steam updates. The big thing, and I think this is going to be the thing, we've announced it kind of in other spaces, and we updated our FAQ already, but we were going to make a bigger hubbub about this on the live stream just to make sure everybody's really clear. We are fully moving to Steam. That is the big thing. So big news. We're moving to Steam. What does that mean for you guys as users? That means that you will have to play through Steam. If you currently own a package of any kind, so that's any game access, you can now, as of today, link your Intrepid account to your Steam account in your account link section. This is very similar to how you do the Discord Connect. The link is also in our FAQ for ease for folks. If you do !Steam, I think in our Discord, it will link you to the FAQ also. But this is something you can do as of now. We released an update to our website this morning that now allows you to link your Steam in advance. When you get to the page, it will say coming soon though. So like you won't be able to like play the game right now through Steam. But we're at least trying to get things set up prior so that you aren't doing that day of. As far as I know, there's been people asking if they can download early, things like that. We're still in talks with Steam. Normally they don't do that kind of stuff. But it is something that we're chatting with them about and figuring out. But otherwise, we will launch on, the 11th at kind of around our normal time. So I'm not going to give the exact time right now because obviously there's a lot of moving pieces to that. But we will make sure you guys are all aware that we're live through all of our social channels, all of our community platforms and spaces.
Yeah, just want to add some additional context and commentary around that so that you guys have awareness. First, big thanks and shout out to Valve for helping us with the direct entitlement. It's not a service that they or an API that they provide everybody, and they provided it to us so that we could have a more seamless experience for our many users that we have who want to play through Steam. And obviously, our web team, our ICS team, our engineering team for getting that up and running very quickly. We saw how
And
important it
apparently they
was.
crashed the site already, Stephen.
Oh no.
But that's a good test. This is their stress test.
No.
Good luck, web team. You're welcome.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, hopefully web team's on that. But just want to say that obviously we know this was a big request from the community, so we moved mountains to try to get this done in time, and luckily we had a lot of positive support. So huge kudos to the team, and thank you to Valve for assisting with us.
Yeah, appreciate it. We have very tight deadline, working very quickly. Our developers are all kicking butt. There's a lot of moving pieces that come into this. I think Steve even talked about just fishing and what goes into just making a fish, right? Like there's so many things that happen in order to make all the pieces come together. So that's kind of the big things. But once the website's back up, you will be able to do that. It's very similar to the Discord Connect. So any of you guys who have connected your Discord, it's in that same space. You just connect like you would your Discord, but now it's going to be with Steam. There's a little KB article that goes through the steps as well for you if you need to. And just noting that each unique Intrepid account will require a unique Steam account. I know that was like a big question that was asked a lot. So just trying to make you all aware of that. And then I just want to go over some reiteration of things. Right now, Shoal and Lothario are down, but we do have our PTR testing up. And that is the main focus that we'd like you guys to be testing with us until December 10th. At which time we will come down for a short bit before our December 11th release. So thank you so much. We've had so much testing. We've been coordinating with a lot of folks. You guys have been providing such great feedback, finding amazing bugs. We've been doing focus testing surveys and feedback loops, finding exploits and dupes. I think the site's back up. I see it. I don't know. But all of us have been really appreciating all of the help that you guys have been providing us. We will be launching fully on Steam December 11th. So that means the launcher that you guys are currently accessing will become deactive. There will be a banner up there that, tells you that there's an error that will link you to the Steam stuff. And so it'll be very clear that Steven, you're just disappearing.
I bring peace and love.
It's very distracted. If you're wondering why I'm getting distracted, I'm just watching Stephen descend into
it's literally just this month. I'm telling you, it's just December.
The winter.
Yes, it's just December. That's when it's when the sun does its thing.
With our early access launch, we also will have a full wipe for Alpha 2 realms. We will be launching with version 0.18, which is the Harbinger update. There's a lot of updates, changes, content. It's going to be a big patch, so prepare for that. We will be returning with Lothario and Shoal realms. There may be some other realms that we're going to bring up as well. I'm going to be working with the team. We'll have a couple different articles that will come out leading up to the 11th, and then one on the 11th, I think is the plan as well. Once we launch, that will have more information as well, so you guys can plan. I know some people want to plan which realms they're going to be on, so wait for that information. That will be available, I hope, on the article on the 10th. So I'll aim to try to get that information for you guys a day early so you can start planning. All Intrepid and Steam users will play together. Obviously, you all will have to play through Steam, and the PTR will continue to be used as well. You will get access to both. It'll show as like a sub game in your library, the PTR. So you'll have both the regular Alpha 2 realm for early access, and then you'll also have the PTR that you'll have access to, and that will come up as needed. So it won't be something that's always up, but it'll be something that's up as needed for the timeframes when we need it up. I think that covers the big things. The only other thing I wanted to mention again, because the pricing stuff seemed to confuse people, is that starting December 11th, we will be moving to the early access bundle, which you will have to purchase through Steam. Our website will have a link to that, so you can still get to it from the website, but you have to purchase through Steam. That will be $49.99, and that will include all alphas and betas and also 1 month of game time that you'll use when we move over to subscription-based at launch. So that game time will apply at launch. You're not being charged subscription before that. It is just right now you're paying for the alphas and betas, which will be a length of time. So hope that makes sense. And it'll also come with a cloak. And everybody who currently is an Alpha 2 tester who has already purchased a package, you will also get that cloak. So don't feel like you missed out on that cloak. And then I think harmonized pricing, we already mentioned, is on there as well. From December 11th through the 25th, we'll have 15% off. And we will also have cosmetic items that will be available for purchase as well. This is not something new. We've been very clear that we are going to have cosmetics. These will never be pay to win. These are only cosmetics. These ones will not be exclusive. We'll rotate them around. We can bring them back if people
And
really
they're
like
not.
a certain
I
one.
saw somebody on Reddit was like, "Are they bringing back exclusive cosmetics
No, not
they had
exclusive.
previously?" No, we're there.
No.
That's not happening. We are true to our word there. No pay to win, no pay to convenience. The old cosmetics that were exclusive are not going to be sold again, and these will not be exclusive. So
Yeah.
be aware of that.
And then the third wave bundle will also be gone, obviously. All of that's going to happen starting December 11th. So I just want to be very clear about that. And I think that covers most things. And again, our refund policy has changed as of November 14th to match Steam's refund policy. And I think that covers the big things.
I'm just going to go and you finish the stream. I'm going to walk into the light. Take me.
But the community team will yell at me if there's anything I missed. With that, I think we have kind of a little intro video we want to share with folks. It kind of introduces early access. So if you're somebody who's new, you don't really know what to expect for early access, we hope this kind of helps set the expectations of what is available.
Oh, are we talking about the
Early
access video?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So real quick here. Early access video. We wanted to make sure, and this is going to go up on the Steam page as well, right? As soon as we can get it up there. But we wanted to make sure that people had a pretty firm understanding of the gameplay loops that are present within this version of the alpha right now of early access. And we wanted to also be upfront about it within the first, few sentences. You're going to hear us talk about that this is an alpha and that there's going to be bugs. And, if you're expecting a polished game, that's probably the wrong expectation. Now, obviously, we all know that not everybody will hear that message. Excuse me, but we're doing our best both on the Steam page to communicate that as well as through videos. And of course, we do it on our development live stream. So Kyle did a great job putting this video together. Kudos, well done. Margaret, love the voiceover. I think you guys will enjoy it.
Don't give me grief for the voice. Everyone always says I sound like I'm AI. I'm just trying to make it good. I will also note one more question. So the community team's telling me that people are asking if they'll have to have a fresh download. Yes, you will be fresh downloading through Steam. So you prepare for that. I was trying to make that very clear. It's going to be a big download. Big. I see you guys in a moment. Welcome to Vera. This phase of early access marks an important step in shaping the world ahead. Ashes of Creation is an MMO still in development. It is an opportunity to join us on the journey towards launch and help us refine, improve, and evolve Ashes of Creation into the game it's meant to become. During this testing period, your discoveries, bug reports, and feedback will help us refine systems, enhance gameplay, and bring Vera closer to the vision we share. Your journey begins long before your first battle, and this is your starting adventure guide. Your story begins with identity. Choose from diverse races and customize every detail. Face, features, adornments, and form. Craft a proud Kalar tank, a cunning Vek cleric, or a relentless Renkai fighter. Your character isn't just an avatar, it's the first spark of the legend you'll become. Once forged, your character enters through one of several divine gates in the starting regions across Vera. Each offers unique quests, landscapes, early challenges, and opportunities to learn your playstyle. Where you begin will shape your first steps, but not your destiny. Ashes of Creation offers 8 primary archetypes: fighter, tank, ranger, rogue, mage, summoner, cleric, and the bard. Your primary archetype forms your foundation, defining how you fight, explore, and grow. In Vera, resources matter. Trees, ores, plants, and wildlife form a living ecosystem. Gather materials, craft powerful gear, refine goods, then move them using crates, mules, or the caravan system. Make no mistake, Vera is beautiful, but ruthless. You'll face brutal PvE enemies, unexpected PvP encounters in the open world, and towering world bosses. And hidden throughout the land lie pocket dungeons, secret challenges offering powerful rewards. Perhaps the greatest innovation of Ashes of Creation is the settlement system. As players explore, fight, craft, and gather, settlements grow dramatically around them. What begins as a small camp can evolve into a village, a town, or even a sprawling city. Your actions unlock content, politics, merchants, quests, and even open the path for players to lead as mayors, shaping the city's laws and direction. Conflict is woven into Vera's history. Guild wars erupt for power and influence, massive sieges determine control of regions and economies, and when honor must be tested, duels allow adventurers to settle matters one-on-one. Victory brings prestige and sometimes entire territories. But the greatest threat comes from corruption. When it seeps into the lands, monsters grow stronger, zones twist, and darkness spreads. Players must rally to push corruption back or risk watching regions fall into the claws of the ancients. Beyond Vera's shores lies an ocean of opportunity. Build ships, explore open seas, discover distant islands, and face powerful naval threats. Fishing lets you cast a simple line into rivers, lakes, or coastal waters for resources and relaxation. But for those seeking a true challenge, sport fishing is its own adventure. Freshwater and saltwater species demand skills, rods, lures, and progression paths. Some legendary catches require the right equipment and even the right vessel. From a modest rowboat probing shallow waters to a corsair braving the open sea, unique fish await hunters bold enough to chase them. Master the craft and reel in stories worth retelling. Your journey in early access is only the beginning. Every decision, every battle, every discovery shapes the fate of Vera. And your feedback, your bug reports, and the insights you share with us to help us refine, improve, and evolve this living world, together we're building something extraordinary. Welcome to Early Access. Welcome to Ashes of Creation. Yay, it seems like you guys
Okay.
like it.
We got some W's in chat. They love the AI
Yay.
Margaret voiceover.
This is too funny. It's going to be a thing now. But hopefully you guys enjoy it. Like Steven said, kudos to Kyle, who did an amazing job of capturing that. There's obviously a lot of, I mean, we couldn't even fit everything. When we were trying to write that script, there's even more content that's not covered in that. So it just kind of, I just have a moment of reflection, and I'm sure Steven does as well, of like, wow, from what we started at to where we are now, it is. I mean, the two of us have been on this journey. I mean, you've been on this journey longer than me, but I've been on this journey for a good amount of time too, and it's pretty amazing to see that come to fruition. I know my team, a lot of people who have been here for at least my graphics side, have been here for quite a bit of time as well. And, for us, being able to see the tools and, being able to capture things, especially like those raid boss fights and some of the other big pieces, has been really neat. And some of you didn't know we were capturing you during PTR, but so you might see yourself on there. But we've been taking every moment we can to capture anything that's going on the PTR as well, which has added extra time for us.
I think this video will be a good complement to the narrative trailer that's on the Steam page as well, right? This is obviously a gameplay trailer. It's focused around the gameplay.
Swap this one in for the other one that's on there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Do we have to swap it? Can we just add it? Make it second?
No, there's the Alpha 2 one.
Oh, the Alpha. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm going to remove that and put this in that place. So it'll be a different guide. Yeah,
perfect. Yeah, that sounds good.
Sorry. No, we're not replacing the trailer. That trailer's staying.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait, what?
We worked very hard on that trailer. That trailer is going to be spammed everywhere. That is not going anywhere. And hopefully you guys like that trailer too. I know it's a different type of thing, obviously different audiences.
Well, it tells you why. Well. It tells you why you're in the world as a player. It doesn't. It's not meant to focus on gameplay. It's meant to tell you about the story. Like, what am I walking into? Why am I here? Why do I care about being on this world? Those reasons give you context for the story of Vera that we're trying to tell. And then ultimately that story is going to be complemented by the continued development of our narrative systems and our story arcs that all relate to those things. So, it's important for players to understand that.
Yeah. And I wanted to cover a couple more things. Folks are asking about this. This is on the FAQ also, but if you're a Kickstarter pre-order pack owner and you want to upgrade, you'll still be able to upgrade your bundle. We will probably close those at some point, probably end of beta 2, early beta 1. But right now, we'll give you ample notice on that. But right now, you will still be able to upgrade. So in game, you'll see a little shop button. Some of you already have seen it and you're going crazy about it. We've been very clear. We're going to have a shop. It will not be pay to win. It will all be cosmetic oriented. But this will also be how you upgrade your upgrade paths. It'll basically open up like your normal page that you already see for your shop, and you should see all of your things on there and then be able to upgrade from there. So it won't change anything. The only difference that will occur is the purchase payment processors. So the purchase payment processors will be the Steam purchase ones, but if you go to our website and purchase, those will be the website ones. So just as a clear understanding of that.
I'm just going to do this because I see so many people saying I need to get blinds.
He has blinds.
I have blinds. Let me just show you the blinds. Okay, let me show you the situation.
Just you have them open right now, so those
are the blinds, but those windows up there, they don't have blinds.
They are closed.
That's where the sun is coming from. Okay, it's murdering me. I get it. I have to live with it every December. It only happens in December, but yes.
I feel like it happens generally, but it's the worst in December for you. Don't go into the light, Stephen. We need you.
I will not go into the light. I'm still here.
All right. With that, I think we're good on the Steam front. If you guys think of any other questions, let us know. I implore you to go check out the FAQ. It does cover every question that I've seen so far. Obviously, there's some other things that we need to work out, which is like how embers apply, things like that. We'll talk more about those in the future. They won't be something you can spend right now anyway. So those will be like post-launch, and we'll talk through what that looks like before launch, obviously. And we're going to continue to roll out. If you already purchased cosmetics, we're going to continue to roll those out as we already have been. So you'll see badges of those coming, and you'll be able to access those. Right now, they do automatically apply to your characters in your mail, and that won't be the long-term plan, but that is currently how you'll access your cosmetics. And for those of you who have already been doing that, that's not new news to you. With that, let's talk sport fishing. Do you want to do any preface before we toss this over? This is going to be an hour-long thing, so enjoy hour of gameplay of watching Steven fail at fishing. No, just kidding.
Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Everybody has been seeing the sun thing. Just imagine this was happening and you're trying to play the game. Did not work out. So anyways, this is going to be a little preview of the what's on PTR right now. Some of you guys probably have already had some experience playing with the new sports fishing, both on freshwater as well as at sea. We go through this obviously with the developers who were responsible for spearheading this particular feature,
Blair and Adam and everybody else who's going to be a part of it.
It's a big phenomenal
did a phenomenal job in standing up what I think is in and of itself a loop that I could do all day. Like, I mean,
I've been having late nights where I'm just like fishing. I'm enjoying it. I wanted to last night, but I had to get off VPN to upload some stuff.
Absolutely. So enjoy it. We run through it. We don't obviously get into the nitty gritties of everything, all the individual items and lures and types of, chums and rods that are necessary. But we do give you an overview of the system, and you guys get to see what's coming on the 11th. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, so enjoy. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We are here to show off some sport fishing, not sports fishing, sport fishing.
Ooh, exciting.
And yep. Yeah. Stephen wanted to be in the boat, so he's off there in the boat.
Yay.
Pretty cool. It's a rowboat too, so a little different. If you've been doing some naval action, you might see that there's some new ships in place for this update. Of course, with us is the ever enthusiastic Blair.
Hello, everybody.
You want to mention who you are, what you do, just in case people are new to the stream?
Sure. My name is Blair. I'm the lead combat designer. And in this milestone, one of the things that fell under my wing was a slew of new features, one of them being sport fishing, the rowboat, the new naval vessel, the Corsair, as well as mules. So we're going to show a little bit of that today, and it's going to be super fun.
Yeah. Next up, we have Adam.
Hey everyone, I'm Adam, one of the combat designers here at Intrepid. For sport fishing, I implemented our minigame, so our player abilities, our fish behaviors, a lot of fun stuff, everything that makes the magic happen when you're actually in the act.
And then we have Chris.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's been a long time, but I'm the Chris Atkins, the lead character artist, and yeah, this has been quite a fun endeavor. I'm really excited to get to do this with everybody today.
Good to have you back on. It has been a while since we've had you join us a little bit.
It's been quite some time.
But everyone always loves when you are here. And then we also have Bill.
Hello, everybody. I'm Bill Trost, design director here on Ashes. I'm ready to get my fish on.
And
Fishing.
Of course, Stephen and I are both here. You know who we are. So let's get into it. I'm going to hand it over to Blair. Walk us through what we're seeing here and what we're doing.
All right, so this is a whole new fishing mini game, progression system, everything, and we still have the old AFK fishing, which will feed into the requirements to make the recipe for the chum to activate one of these sport fishing nodes. But we're just kind of going to walk through it here. Where's Steven going?
Well, I'm trying to find, whenever I've gone actually fishing, I look for like the little nooks and crannies in the lake. That's where usually the good ones are hanging out. And I'm trying to find, how will I even know where to go if I want to find some fish?
Well, so one of the things that you will look for is this giant stack of birds. I'm sure lots of people in chat will just go, hey, where's the active nodes? And someone will say, oh, it's near here, here, here. It's largely a social activity. We love it when people pal together and share boats and things. And you will look for these birds.
I found some birds. And these aren't the birds that peck at you and kill you, which is a lot of players will be happy to hear.
These aren't the ones to run from. These are the ones to run towards.
Yes, we did not source these birds from the anvils.
Oh, thank God. You should have. It might have depopulated them a little bit.
Yeah, we should throw a couple of them in here.
Now you can see all of us coming out on our rowboats now. The rowboat is one of our new ships. It's the smallest one. It's not quite a naval one, but it is a 2 to 3 passenger boat, and it's pretty sweet. It's got a limited amount of uses. It looks cool. I think the art team did a fantastic job on this thing. I just feel great riding in the rowboat.
And it looks so
everyone
cool.
will be able to craft it, right? The recipe will be. You don't need to do anything to attain it.
In fact, our director of production is trying to do everything that he can via rowboat in this next character that he's making. He's calling it his Tom Sawyer adventure. It's pretty funny because the rowboat is just fun to ride around on.
It really is. And it's fun to watch, actually, a whole bunch of people riding around in the rowboats. We had a few of the tests on PTR where I just saw literal legions of people in rowboats. It was awesome.
It was really cool, that first play test.
So once you get your boat, what is the next step?
So one of the things you're going to notice when you come out to the node is there's a bunch of fish in the water and the water is still clear. This tells you that this is an unchummed node and that it is not active. That means you won't be able to sport fish from it. So what you're going to need to do is craft a bucket of chum and then chum the waters. And it does take a lot of resources to craft one of those, but that's because this is a communal activity and only one person needs to do it. So you could be like, hey, I got this pitcher of beer, you get the next one. So share the workload. Steven's over there dancing.
Wait, am I supposed to be chumming the water? I thought this is how you wanted me to chum.
Yeah,
I thought
Steven's
I'm getting the fish excited.
He's getting
This is just like rail fishing. Yeah, you get your one crazy buddy. Yeah, it's all good.
You have your one crazy buddy.
Okay,
so why don't you go ahead and chum for Steven?
All right, so I got chum is an item. Obviously, it's in my inventory. I see here. I have a couple of options with chum, and we're doing freshwater, so I probably want the freshwater chum as well. Let's see if I can find the chum. Where did I put? There it is. Okay, here we go. Freshwater chum. I found it.
Yay!
All right, so I'm going to consume this.
Yep, just go ahead and click it, and it should throw. There you go.
Oh, we did it!
And you'll notice the water starts bubbling as the bait fish below start getting really excited.
Ooh, they're in a frenzy.
The bucket throwing looks so cool too. I love it.
It's pretty cool. And you'll notice if you go to your map now, there will be a little node there. It'll tell you how long this will remain. So it should say something like
fishing grounds.
For like an hour.
I see fishing grounds. I don't see the duration though. On the mini map or the map?
Open
regular map.
Yeah, your regular map, not your mini map.
Got it.
There you go.
Found it.
And you'll notice there was another fishing node that was a little bit down the road, but it hadn't been activated yet. But what you're going to do is...
Okay, cool. So real quick, for that hour after the chumming, during that hour, anybody who is at this location can participate in leverage that chum event.
Correct.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, so like I said, we wanted this to be a social activity, and the cost may seem expensive on crafting one of these chum buckets, but again, it's you can pool the cost.
All right, so I have a pole equipped. How do I access the pole?
So what you're going to do is in your skill book, there's now a button called Sport Fishing, and you are going to put it on your bar, and then you're going to press that button, and then you will go into a phase. It's in your fishing section. Yep. You're going to put it on your bar, and you're going to notice that's lit up now because we are in an active node. If you're not in an active node, that button is grayed out so that you know if you can do it or not.
All right.
When you click the button, it's going to give you a targeting reticle, and if you put it on someone else's boat, you're not allowed to cast on another boat. You're not allowed to cast to... You'll notice it goes red if you put it on somebody else's boat. See the two dead fish?
Yeah, look at that. That's cool.
Yeah, the artist had a little fun with this one. And go ahead and cast. And now you go into a mode where you're trying to hook a fish. So this can take up to 2 minutes, but you got one right away.
I've hooked a small fish.
Now what you have to do, why don't you explain to Adam how the minigame works? You have to face it, Steven.
Okay.
You'll notice your buttons there. Adam will explain it.
Yeah, that fish is on the run, and that's what these fish are going to do, right? This is not AFK fishing. This is not clicking and waiting for something to hook and then just picking it back up. Yeah, you are in battle with that fish. So if you want to hook another one, you're going to see those buttons that appear. You've got a dedicated fishing bar. It's going to be kind of in the lower right of your screen. And you're going to want to pay attention to the icons that are on those abilities. They'll correspond, left, right, up, down, then kind of like a little circle. Those correspond with the abilities that the fish itself is using. You can see right now it's using that ability that has that circle in the lower right. That's currently assigned by default to your num0 key. And what you want to do is you want to match the abilities that you have to the ability that the fish is currently using. And the reason why you want to do that is because two things. One, you want to exhaust the fish, which is that yellow bar, so that you can actually catch it. Until you do that, that fish is going to stay alive and it's going to keep running around. But you also want to prevent the fish from escaping, because the fish, they have their own victory condition as well, which is your loss condition. That's building up these stacks of tension. That's the red icon that appears on the right-hand side of that endurance bar. And if that tension reaches 30 stacks, that fish is gone.
I lost my fish again.
You did.
I got one.
Yeah, so the challenge of the game is a little bit in reaction time, right? The slower you are to react, the more opportunities the fish has to get out of range, and the more opportunities the fish has to build those stacks of tension.
Okay, so when I catch the fish, I have a hotbar that populates. Obviously, it does correspond to default keystrokes, but can I click that hotbar as well?
Yes, you can.
All right, let's see.
And this is the hooking phase, so you may hook it, but you may not catch it.
Let's take a look. Let's try it again.
And you have to stay facing it too.
Yes. So there's two kind of just general ability use conditions that can also affect your win-loss. The first is line of sight, so you do want to make sure that you keep that fish within a general, line of sight cone of yourself. And the other
my
is
hotbar went black here now.
You clicked on me and targeted me. I think, Steven, you have to keep the fish targeted.
Oh, oh my God, you're right.
We
are
Yes,
PvP.
this is not fishing for dwarves. It's
How did I click on you? What are you doing here? Get away from my boat. Hold on, I gotta find a better spot. Okay,
it's got a little learning curve. It's hard.
No, I like it. It's good.
Yeah. And we have talked about, there are still some improvements that we want to make to targeting behaviors to make sure that, if you do lose your fish target, you can pick it back up pretty easily. But that being said, we are a PvX game, so you can be jumped while you're fishing, and we don't want to lock you into fishing so hard that you can't respond to a PvP event.
I will actually use hotkeys. I wanted to be my clicker self, but I'm gonna get roasted so hard.
Yeah.
No, you got it. You got it. Come on.
I think I gotta go in the water. My fish is swimming away.
No, I got it now.
Get back here.
Adam wants
here,
to add
fish.
tangled fishing lines, which seems absurd.
Oh my gosh. I need to move my boat.
Oh, I like the
anchored.
tangled.
My fish got away. We didn't show the anchoring either. That you can anchor your boat.
We all got so excited to fish. The rowboat does have an ability to drop anchor and raise anchor. All of our naval ships got that this update. So to prevent the current from taking you away, which was really challenging in our first iterations before we built it, because the boat would just keep pulling you away from the fish.
Mm-hmm. So a couple of call-outs. Yeah, so you're seeing
you're
chunking that endurance down.
Steven figured it out.
Right? And so the way that you do that, there's two specific windows of opportunity when you're sport fishing. I mean, ultimately, you always want to try and match to the fish's ability as quickly as you can, because you do want to prevent that tension from building up. It's also going to slow the fish down, so the fish can move out of range. This helps you keep that fish under control. But when the fish is either diving down or leaping, when you use the corresponding ability, you'll also be chunking down that damage, and that's going to be the best way that you can break that endurance and be able to catch it. That being said, your window to do that is only as long as it's using that ability. So again, reaction time is the name of the game here. The sooner you can react, the more stacks of damage you're going to be able to build before the fish moves on to the next event.
This fish is powerful, dude.
I love that once you catch your fish and you pick it up, it goes on your back. Like, I look so cool.
And the seagull really wants to eat the fish that I catch. It's happening.
You got it.
People are gonna
Yay!
mention it. Woo! I gotta go get it.
Now I've got to find the fish. I can't see it. Where's the fish?
There it is, right? You see the nameplate.
Oh, wait.
There have been a few comments about the fishing rod and the reel being on top. I don't know if Kagan you want to talk a little bit about that.
It's there's two rods. The reel on top a lot of times is salt water. Below or spinner is freshwater. Below is also fly fishing. So we're all right. We will add more rods as we continue to build out the system. But yeah, I don't know. It's a fun one so far. I mean, I'm glad you brought up the fish packs too, because Blair had some high standards to make those things fun, and I feel like we got there.
Awesome.
Oh, I found the fish.
You do not want fishing Reddit to get on you, man.
I can't pick up the
good thing you
fish.
got those rods right.
You should be able to interact.
You gotta get kind of the right angle to see the interact. It can be a little.
Yeah, just hit it.
There we go.
You gotta make sure at the right angle. There you go.
Don't drown.
Yeah, and don't drown. There are potions for not drowning.
The fish killed me.
Oh gosh, I need to get closer. This fish
it's okay. So those of you who are watching and wondering why is Steven such a noob, I am playing right now from home, and it is the perfect time of day where the sun comes in through the window, and I literally cannot see a thing on my screen right now.
Excuses.
I cannot see a thing. All right, I got my fish.
All right, now that he's got a fish, what is the next step?
So, depends on how prepared you are, and if you had a mule on the shore, you could basically put a couple fish on your mule saddlebag, so that way when you go to sell or turn it into a trophy, which is a future thing that we want to do with these, you can take multiples of them to the harbor, because it's kind of a long walk to the harbor as designed, and you might as well bring a couple with you. So you can either load up your mule with the fish, or you can go, I'm just going to hoof it down there and turn it in for money.
And how do I check? Can I check the value of my fish now that I've caught it?
You can look at it in your inventory, and it'll tell you how all fish have a weight and a length stat. It tells you where you caught, where you can turn it in. It doesn't tell you how much.
And 18 kilograms. Is that a big fish? I mean, that seems pretty pretty big. Excuse me.
Well, so all fish come in three sizes: small, medium, and large. And then we translate that into a small is called a fry, a medium is called a medium, and a large is called a Titanic. Within each of those buckets is a specific size, weight range. And again, once you're into catching the Titanics, you're probably going to want to put those on the wall of your freehold at some point. Yeah. So at that point, you're going to want to save your biggest one. So it'll be a little like, I caught this fish, and it was this big.
Ooh, now I got my fish on my mule.
So players who don't have a rowboat, these fishing nodes that are located within these freshwater, lakes and whatnot, can you fish while just, floating in the water?
No, you can't.
So you must have a rowboat.
Correct.
You can get on someone else's rowboat.
Or the best boat ever. Friend's boat.
My lake mount.
Oh, yeah. What about your lake mount? Can you fish from the back of a manatee?
You cannot fish from the back of a manatee.
Future release.
Yeah.
All right. I've got my mule.
Did you fish on there?
No, I'm putting it on right now. Okay, I see it has a saddlebag crate location. Oh, there it is. My mule has my fish on it. Look at that. I've done a great packing job, too. Holy smokes.
And so now, Steven, we got to get from where we are and walk all the way down to the Harbor Master. Do you see that to the southeast?
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Is it far?
Yes.
The question of, do I see it? I see right now glare. That's what I see.
You're going the wrong direction.
My face is on fire from the sunlight that's beaming into it, and I can see.
We'll go basically around this lake and then towards the river. But I think Blair is going to maybe speed things up for us a little bit. Ooh, there's a bear.
I'll use this opportunity to tell a couple more things about the system. So there is a progression to the fish.
Oh my God, they want my fish.
Don't give them your fish.
You've got the very first fish, you've got walleye, and then you have catfish, and then you have pike, and then you have gar. and that's your 4 freshwater fish that you can catch in the various 3 sizes. The lures, there's 6 different kinds of lures, and they will be craftable. The more expensive ones have a better chance to hook not only bigger fish, but the further in the progression, so the pike and the gar. And the reason you want those is because when you go to turn them in, they're worth more money. The lures right now will be sold by the sport fishing vendor at the in the harbor, or if there is a level 3 settlement cookhouse, you will have a sport fishing vendor there as well.
So this is a considerable method for earning wealth in the game.
Absolutely, this is one of our bigger faucets. The sport fishing basically results in money or cool trophies at this point. The systems team in the future, I'm sure, will fold in needing.
This is definitely bear country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch out for the bears.
They can
Luckily,
smell
I think we're all higher level than the bears.
I can smell your
fish.
catch.
Yes,
I just
they
smell like
can.
chum because I didn't catch anything.
Oh, you didn't catch anything?
Nope.
I don't know if the bears actually mine. Maybe they're full. This is a fruitful area. They've eaten a lot of fish already.
It's okay.
That's
You caught
true.
a fat catfish, not a salmon.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Bears and cats don't get along very
Oh,
well.
did I miss you guys? You guys are going that way?
Oh,
I don't know. where
I
to
can't
go.
even
You can
see
take
where I'm
that way.
going.
Steven
We
just
could
sees
go that
glare.
way.
He's going in
Right,
circles.
I see glare.
We can go that direction. We can go down that road.
Just
Steven's
follow the
back
light.
at the
I was
beginning.
just going along the river.
So Blair, obviously these crates, these fish, they yield gold now, but long-term intent is going to be also a variety of turn-in locations and different vendors or NPCs that might receive these crates for even unique materials that are required along certain crafting paths. That's something that we're going to be looking at in the future as well, right?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's so many things we can do with these, because everybody enjoys fishing in an MMO, right? We didn't start out with that, but that's a good point to bring up. Is like one of the top things that people ask is like, "Oh, what's the fishing in this MMO?" And we have one of the cooler ones because this is a cool action mini game that's just awesome. At least I think it's awesome. Y'all can chime in.
No, I think it's great. It's very fun. As soon as I can see it, it looks great.
Skeletons, minotaurs, and bears. Oh my.
Are you going to summon us to the harbor?
Oh, I absolutely can now.
Oh,
Okay.
should we summon on the mounts? Are we good on the mounts?
Oh, yeah, we should get off the mounts probably.
Should we get up?
Yeah,
on the
you
thought-
mounts?
I
you'll
wasn't
probably
sure
want
if
to
it's ready
collect
yet.
your fish from your mount, but it should carry through on a
Oh, yeah,
summon.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
make
let, me,
sure-
let me grab it.
Oh yeah,
Look how
I
cool
got
I
it.
look with my fish.
There we go.
All right, now grabbing it from my crate.
Yep.
Perfect.
There it is. Yeah, we right now
I
you
wanna
have
see.
saddlebag 1 and saddlebag 2. You have to know where they're at.
Oh, Bill, where are you?
Alright.
Cheat and give yourself like the ginormous fish just because it's hilarious. I want them to see it.
Now, did
right.
we all
Good,
catch
yeah.
the same kind of fish? Did we all catch the
We
catfish?
all got catfish, yeah.
And that's
everybody.
because the resource node itself was specifically catfish.
No. It
Oh,
was
okay.
you guys just rolled catfish.
We could.
I
get
had
other
a
stuff.
pike on, but I lost it. Yeah.
No.
Oh no.
Ooh, we're at the harbor.
All right. Now we will sell our fish
Ooh, where do we sell our fish?
over this way, I think. No, you can put them in the storage clerk if you want, right? Or sell them to. I think I'm gonna put mine.
This is the sport fishing vendor right here. He's all things fishing.
Oh, back.
Yeah,
I
if you
got it.
want to.
Blair, what is that fish on your back?
This is a Titanic gar.
What? Let me see. Show me. Oh
It's
my
ridiculous.
gosh, dude, that thing is huge.
Can you jump around? Does it like flop around when you're jumping?
Not right now, I don't think.
We've got floppier boys.
And then Bill over there looks like he has a Titanic pike.
Whoa, these
They're
are
so
cool.
cool.
Chris, great job on
I
these.
I
These
Yeah,
look
appreciate
awesome.
it.
all on my own.
Yeah, the whole
You know,
team did great.
How many of these
My
did you
favorite
make,
is the
Chris?
seahorse.
Oh man, I think there's 3 sizes per fish. I think we have 8 fish types. So yeah,
Yep.
we made 24 different crates. So
Pretty.
Wow.
pretty fun. I mean, yeah, all the artists pitched in. I think everyone made a fish, and then yeah, we just had fun with a kind of generic crate, and then we just keep moving the straps around, right?
That's
It's
awesome.
a good time.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
my
love
direction
these.
was make them comically large, and
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
delivered.
I got money
yeah.
from the sport fishing.
I had fun
vendor.
working with Blair.
We made them
What's the other ones
comically
on there?
large, and then we decided that they still weren't big enough.
I made money as well.
Hooray! Steven did the loop.
I did it.
So now
I
you would go
somehow
back.
did it.
Now you would go back up there and continue fishing and go in between the node and turning fish in for money. But now we're going to switch gears and we're going to show you what you can do on the open sea.
So for those
So
wondering,
come over here to the harbor master.
So Blair, for those wondering, the mule right now, the current mule, how many crates can it hold?
There are multiple mules. One of them can hold one. He's got one saddlebag, and then the other mules have up to 2 saddlebags.
Cool. So at max, like individual capacity, if you had the best mule, you could have 2 fish stored in it and 1 on your back.
Yep, you absolutely could do that.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So
That's
that way
awesome.
you just basically optimize your travel time.
Awesome. Now, obviously, freshwater fish. If you're not hunting in, or if you're not fishing in areas that are lawless, like a corruption area, then I'm assuming those are going to have some variant fish, resources in the future that might be worth a little bit more as well. Or if you're not out at sea, the freshwater fish, I would assume, sell at a generally lower cost because there's less risk involved.
Correct, at a much lower cost right now.
Got it. And then the saltwater fishing, which we're about to take a look at here, this is obviously the open seas are lawless territory as well. There's danger there, right? People can find you, they can murder you and take your haul without any, corruption repercussions. And as a result, this can be a little bit more dangerous, and those are valued much higher.
Correct, those are way more lucrative.
Cool.
All right, now
So
come on
come
over
here
here
to the harbor master.
to the harbor master. Yeah, trying to wrangle Steven over the harbor.
All right. I don't know where over here is. I can't see.
To me, to Lupez.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
I'm jumping.
Follow the big orange
Giant-
fish.
I see you.
Okay, I'm gonna click on this guy.
Okay.
And Blair will walk you through that.
Yep, I'd like to purchase a ship. You're going to go to purchase a ship,
All right.
and you're going to pick
Ooh.
Corsair.
Our new Corsair ship. That is cool. Oh, look at the paper doll.
Okay, so now you're going to click those things over onto your, just double click them or right click. There you go. That is a fishing hold. You put a harpoon on there. There's your radar. You could put either a potion launcher or another fishing hold on that side if you wanted to, but we could go with one.
You're prepared to
I
launch?
could get another one. Does anybody
Yeah,
have
me-
another one? You want me to? Can somebody trade me one?
You could trade you, I think.
Yeah, trade me another fishing hold, another medium fish holding tank. Okay. Sweet. Thank you.
There you
All
go.
right.
I love
Yep.
these fish.
Sweet.
Prepare to launch.
All hands, prepare for launch.
I'm ready.
Okay, you should have it in your inventory. Now you can come over. I found like I had to go near the bottom of these rocks, but you might be able to place it out there.
Let's see. Moment of truth.
Maybe my luck will be better on the open sea.
Yeah, maybe you'll be able to catch something this time, Bill.
Yeah.
You're due.
But you
Bill,
look
you're
cool,
due.
so
Oh, I see blue. There you go.
We've
there
done
you
it.
go. Woo.
Oh, I'm flying still. Ooh, there we go. Oh, look at those
Ooh,
fish
so
holders. Those are cool.
I know. I can't wait to put fish in them.
Nice job on this too, Chris. Holy smokes, this ship looks awesome.
Yeah, this was a lot of hard work by Brandon Mays and Eli Hurst. They both did a bang-up job, you know. Really came out cool. They figured out all of our tech. Are you
going to drive us, Stephen?
I'm going to try to drive us. Sorry, Chris, what were you saying?
No, I was just saying they figured out all of our tech. Like, we had a great process going back and forth with design where we kind of made a proxy and let them fail it around, and then I think it really helped refine our process. So we're going to be able to make a bunch of cool ships going forward.
It's awesome.
All right, I'm on this big crossbow in the front. What can I do there?
Okay, so let's talk about the components. Yeah, so the harpoon launcher is this vessel in general is either you can use it to do a little bit of fishing, you could put potion launchers on there. Is currently one of the fastest ships in our Navy, and one of its purposes is to snare other vessels. So the harpoon launcher will fire harpoons, and they will embed in other ships, and for each harpoon embedded in them, it will slow them down. And you'll see a little drag bag coming from the back of it, floating, keeping them snared. Now on their boat, they can interact with that harpoon and yank it out of their ship and basically dump it back into the ocean and remove the snare effect, which is pretty badass.
Should we anchor here and do some?
But can I harpoon Adam here off the front of the boat?
Oh my gosh, Steven. Oh. What are you doing? Oh.
I'm just gonna hold on, everybody, hold on.
I can't.
This is warp
I got
speed.
kicked from the ship.
We've engaged warp drive.
Bats.
Wait for it. Wait for it. We're just gonna make it right over here into the little tropics. And we're good. Okay, perfect.
I got kicked. I'll have to go back to you guys.
And we're now in the open seas.
So Bill's got the harpoon launcher. These fish holds clearly will hold fish when we catch them. Steven is at the helm, and part of one of our other new components is this radar device at the back of the ship that Chris is currently on. One of the benefits of having a radar on your ship as the helmsman or captain is you'll notice on Steven's screen he's got a radar in his mini map, and if he were to press M, he would have it on his map as well. And
cool.
Other boats will show in there, as well as sports fishing nodes. So that's how you will find other ships and or places to fish.
Yeah, I'm basically in the crow's nest. I'm looking out. I'm looking for spots.
Well, the crow's nest is something that will go into other ships, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that
it goes to the top. It's up here on the top.
Yep. But again, this is at the smaller end of our naval vessels, but we had to start somewhere.
I'm looking for any fish. Now, well, that'll show up on the radar, you said. Oh, I see birds.
Yep.
That's our sign. Go back. Go back to the birdies.
So you also notice on your mini map you have
there they are.
Oh yeah, there it is, fishing grounds.
And if you look at your big map, it might tell you even more details.
Fishing grounds use chum.
Okay. Who's paying for this round?
You see the anchor option, Steven?
I see anchoring. Yes, I have a drop anchor to prevent movement.
You can plunk.
Should we anchor here?
Yeah, look at all the. I think this is the place. There's birds.
Yeah, we can anchor your fish. Yep.
Done. All right, we're anchored.
I don't have any saltwater chum.
I have saltwater chum. Okay, hold on. Stand by. Freshwater chum, saltwater chum. Here we go.
Give me some chum.
Chumley.
Nice.
Oh, excellent.
We've done it.
Thank you.
Woo. I want to fish off the edge of here.
So very
that was
similar
part of
to
the design, right?
Very similar to freshwater. Go ahead and fish it up, Steven.
You know what I need? I need one of those the slingshots. the slingshot poles. You know what I'm talking about? Where you slingshot it out really far?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, the Hawaiian sling. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's next.
Oh, I got one. I've got one.
So the 4 kinds of fish out here we're going to see tuna, we're going to see sturgeon, we're going to see sailfish, and marlin.
Oh, I'm doing some damage.
Nice.
Ooh, I just saw that your fish jump.
It's a sailfish. This guy's gonna have I think it's gonna be cool.
I found it. I got a tuna.
fin.
Yeah, I love what the artist did with the animation on the leap where they jump out of the water. Like right there, look at that. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah, a lot of this was like, where can we push it visually? And you're like, that's one of the moments. It was like, nope, make it leap higher, higher.
Oops, sorry. My fish is going crazy.
Yeah, Leap was one of those nice places where we were able to afford some differentiation in the fish sizes too. So, normally we don't want the fish to move too far away based on their size, and you don't want the large fish to be so much more powerful that, they disrupt the core of the minigame. But when they're just staying in place and then leaping into the air, we can push that as far as we want to. So the big ones, they will go high.
This tuna's going nuts.
Where's your F to interact, Steve?
Oh, yeah, I see your tuna
I don't
over there.
know.
I'm crossing you up with the marlin. No.
My tuna's going
So
crazy.
Blair, my hook's been in the water. Nothing has bit. What's gonna happen here?
So you're not going to use a lure, so you're not going to consume the lure. You're going to get full XP because we're going to respect your time, and it's going to tell you not even a nibble, which just went in today, Bill.
Rude.
Yeah. Oh, I got 200 fishing XP and no fish.
Oh, it says invalid target. I don't know. I can't pick this guy
Oh,
up.
my fish is too far away now. Come back, fish.
I can't pick it up. Oh, wait.
I found a sweet spot. So, this is definitely looks like something that, that we need to
Oh, did you
improve.
get it?
It was working
Yeah,
properly
I did that.
before, and it changed. But yeah, it looks like the sweet spot is like behind and above the fish a little bit.
So what I'm going to do is I can put it over here into this fish hold.
Okay.
And there he goes
Fish
in
hold?
there.
Fish hold.
Oh,
Fish
look
hold.
at that.
Oh, neat.
Oh, do you want to talk about permissions for the fish hold too?
Yes, since we're in lawless territory, anybody can interact with this. If we were back in the harbor, only the captain of the boat or anybody in his party could interact with it.
Where did my tuna go? Did someone steal my
Okay,
tuna?
cool. So somebody could ninja onto the boat if you didn't see them and steal it?
Yes.
Yikes.
I didn't get a tuna. Right.
Oh, so you know what? I did talk about some of the cooler features of this ship that we put in. Back here, Stephen, we've got our part of this. The reason the old caravel didn't work was it was so hard to get onto. So we actually made ladders this milestone. So you can F to interact when you get close to one of these and just basically latch on to those nets and crawl up. Mine popped me to the top. There you go. See, I'm crawling up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the animators again coming through on a crawl animation for us. And then at the front of this ship, there's also a ladder in the water that you can use to climb back up.
Oh, I'm reading the globe as well. So you can have the captain watch the map and another person on the boat.
Yes. Yeah.
And that'll display enemy ships as well, right? Or just other ships?
It will just any other ship and the fishing notes.
Nice.
Ooh, I put my fish in there. Oh,
And one of the
cool.
cooler things I want to call out was because of all these sails, they kept getting in our way when we were fishing. So if you zoom out a bit, you'll notice that as your camera goes through the sail, it no longer occludes your camera.
Nice.
Yeah, that was one of the I can't see my character. Can we do something?
That's awesome.
So, yeah, Tech Art came through on that one. It was really nice. Really happy.
Kind of
with
rinse
the
repeat, right, Blair? We take it back we sell them again and then go back out.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, now that's the loop here. Is we'll turn around and we'll sail back to the harbor. Hopefully soon.
Oh, hang on. I'm about to get a critical catch.
Ooh.
What?
Hold on, it's drowning, getting my marlin.
Here it
All right,
comes.
get it.
I've got a critical catch. Oh, there's my marlin.
You landed on
Oh man.
Yeah, so for those players who are wondering, why do I have to swim out there and catch my fish myself when I've got it on the line? Well, the answer to that is we want players to be able to PvP you and steal your ship. But if you know how to do it, you can get the fish to come to you in what we call a critical catch event. And so, Steven, I know you're currently fishing, but I'm just going to leave this marlin on the deck here so you can see that
oh my gosh,
we actually brought the marlin to me.
Pick it up, it's so cool.
Okay, wait, where am I going?
It's over here, it's in the back of the ship.
Oh, with sport fishing, you can move around when you have your fish on the line, Steven. So you can WASD.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome.
We're on this side. We're the big fish.
Yeah, it's great. You got to move around the deck to keep it in sight, you know?
Oh, that is a massive sailfish. What is that, a sailfish?
Pick it up, pick it up.
That's a marlin.
Yep, that's a marlin. So we got that critical catch, so it actually flew out of the water and landed right at my feet.
This thing is huge.
That's not even a Titanic.
Oh my god.
There's a Titanic version of it? Oh my gosh.
That is a medium, a standard-sized marlin.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
All right. Well, is there anything else you want folks to know about Blair? I know you guys have a lot more stuff that you'd like to do and, you know, plan towards the future, but are there any pieces of feedback that you're looking for while folks are obviously checking this out on PTR? And once it comes to folks with our big version 18 update that we'll be seeing on December 11th?
I just hope everyone has a good time. The team did a fantastic job. We had a great plan going into it. It seemed overwhelming at times with all the various features, but everybody pulled through, and I think did a bang-up job.
Yeah, this has been awesome. Oh, I need to pull the anchor up.
Woo, and it actually finally caught a fish.
Oh.
It is the smallest fish I've ever seen in my life.
I want to see. Let me see.
Again, it's like
It
real
looks
life.
pathetic.
Right.
Oh my
my
gosh, that's
God.
really funny.
You might get envious of Adam's marlin up there.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, you gotta stand next to his fish with yours.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know
Hey,
what
those
you're talking
fish have
about.
to start
Funny.
somewhere, Bill. They got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Well, I can say that you guys did a great job on this initial implementation. It feels great. It plays great. I know that people, obviously, who have fishing near and dear to their hearts in MMOs are going to love this loop. And it's rewarding. And, that is, I don't know, it's going to be a lot of fun seeing people contest each other out here, looking for the best possible fish, getting paid for it, building these boats, having some boat wars. Great job. This is really good, Blair, and everybody on the team. It was a lot of fun.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I think like I said, everybody did a bang-up job. There were so many teams that had a hand in this. The sounds make you feel like you're at the ocean. The visual effects are great. Minigame is great. Like, I love all the fish. It's just so much praise to sing on this feature.
All right. Well, thank you all so much.
Put my fish
Of
there.
course, we hope
Steal
that
a
you
fish out
all
of the
check
can.
out sport fishing in game when you get a chance. And Steven and I will see you on the flip side.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
See you, everyone.
Hello. It seems like those of you who enjoy a good old fishing side quest like it. We know that's not for everybody. If you're not interested in fishing, that's okay. There's plenty of other systems. And of course, we are a PvX game. I know there was some discussion in regards to like, why do you revolve things around PvP? Because our game will have PvP. So we want to make sure that we're accommodating for both aspects of our product.
It's like a twin star system, right?
Yeah.
You got PvE and PvP, and you're revolving around both of them.
The other comments, we totally understand the reeling stuff. I don't know if you want to talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah,
Steven. I know
sure. Yeah, absolutely.
They're working towards doing changes.
Yeah, a couple of things. So saw some commentary around the value of the freshwater fish. Obviously, that's a much safer environment, a lot less risk in order to just snatch, gold out of the environment, right? So we need to make sure that that's balanced appropriately. But like all things balance, we're going to be tuning. So that's something to keep in mind. And then I saw some commentary around, why go out and pick up the fish? Well, you heard Adam answer that. We want to be able to kind of try and instigate PvP. But I will say that, even internally, we have Margaret, especially, is talking about every time I've been fishing, I want the fish just to appear on my back.
I'm sure Blair is annoyed by me, but every time I fish, I go, I would like to reel this fish in.
So just be aware, this is the first introduction of the revamp of this system of fishing, the actual intended, gameplay loop here. And, there's potential for us to iterate. So the whole point of this is to get your feedback. Don't be rude in the feedback. Don't be disrespectful in the feedback. Just give your feedback. What is it that you like or dislike? What do you wish that it would be changed to? And then we use that information and we iterate on things. And it's likely that that could change in the future. So keep in mind, things are work in progress. Your whole point here is to be the consumer, be the tester, let us know what you like and dislike so that we can iterate.
All right. And then I think
somebody said, I just like having to swim out for the fish. You haven't
is
swum out for
Nebula
the
was
fish yet.
asking, how often can you get a critical catch? Can you get good enough to get it consistently? And I know Adam gets it pretty consistently. So I think if you are pretty skilled, you can get it pretty consistently, which is the critical catch is when you can get it to flop onto the boat.
Yeah, and I think that's also another intent behind the having to go out and pick up the fish. You can through proper skill, there is a little bit of a skill ceiling here, right? So you want those in certain systems so that you can progress and become better at it. And there's disparity between you and the noobs. You can pretty consistently get that fish to land right next to you. In which case, you're just effing to interact right next to you. So that is something that's there. Try to achieve that as you test the system, on the 11th or on PTR. And then with that in mind, then give your feedback on whether or not you really feel it's a super problem to pick up the fish.
All right. With that, let's hop on over to the next thing, which is the Harbinger system. Steven did a lot of cheating. Steven's a cheater.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we're showing off an event that is intended for a raid plus, right? Like this is really intended for a lot of people. And we don't want to show everything off here, but we do want to give you guys insight to the content that we've created. And it took a lot to create this content, right? The entirely new faction with the ancients, massive new areas within the Turquoise Sea, June Dark, and Sand Squall deserts. 3 brand new bosses, huge pocket dungeons. A lot of mechanics, around this particular story arc. So we want to be able to show that to you. Please be aware, I cheat like a crazy person in this video.
It was pure chaos. I've run through this event many times and done this raid many times, and this was the most chaotic run through I've ever been in my life. Yes. Everyone was aggroing everything. I'm like, poor Scott trying to tank is just like, what is happening?
Absolutely. So I set my stats too high. I turned my cooldowns off at one point. I started flying at another. I'm like just running around. We kill Bill at one point. It's super sad.
Well, that was kind of my fault because Kajusto tempted me and then I was like, I kill him. And at one point, Bill's like, I'm recording. So
yes.
funny.
Yes. But yeah, as you guys are watching this, just keep in mind, this is a preview of the story arc system, the Harbingers. Obviously it's the namesake of this milestone of the .18 release, because it's a very important step forward in the narrative of the world and how you engage with the world. Again, this is a PVX system, which means that the Harbinger locations are lawless territories. They have unique resources that can be transmuted into different types of craftable materials that are very rare. So there's a big incentive for people to go into these spaces and try to acquire those things and also defeat the bosses. So
the
in
bosses
the event,
drop sick
yes,
gear.
it is.
I need the book. Yashara is gonna give me.
Yes, it is. It is definitely our most immediate version of endgame content. It's going to require a lot of progression for players to be able to defeat the bosses, but they hold the reagents necessary to transmute that material into valid, usable, high grade craftables, and they also have really cool gear. So. We go through the event, we talk a little bit about the systems and whatnot, and you guys get a preview of it.
So enjoy 40 plus minutes of chaos.
Another video. Get a refresher. Go grab water real quick and come back and get your popcorn again, because this is another 45-minute video.
All right, well, enjoy. We'll see you on the flip side.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Harbinger update. We are going to be talking about one of the first story arcs you will get to experience in Ashes, and it is going to be an exciting stream because it's going to be about the Ancients and how they got here. We've got some pretty awesome people joining us for this live stream who are responsible. First and foremost, the hostess with the mostest, our Director of Communications, Margaret. Margaret, how you doing?
Woo, I'm happy to be here. I did not get to make this, so I did do a quest. I helped out with one quest.
Your hands dirty, and you got in here with a quest. You pulling out the old EQ days.
There you go. Yeah.
That is awesome. Who do we have joining us?
These guys did a great job, and I'm excited to play through this. I've been having fun raiding these creatures, so.
Yeah, if you don't mind, Margaret, doing introductions, I think it'd be awesome to introduce everybody.
Yeah, sure. Let's kick it off with Terrence. We've been talking a lot about Terrence. A bunch of us were reflecting on our time with you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've known each other for, 20-something
Double
years.
decades, yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, geez, you're that old. That makes me even more old. Oh, my God.
Hey, don't do that.
I'm super old. I'm just saying. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Introduce yourself. Talk a little bit about what you did on this.
Yeah. So I'm the lead content designer here at Intrepid Studios. I rejoined. I was at Amazon for a few years, and I came back to some massive changes at the studio. It's like completely unrecognizable. There are like 40 or 50 of us, in a small room before, relatively small room, and now there's like, I don't know, over a couple hundred. And I've seen the project be completely different from when I left it. I help both the narrative team and also the world team try to bring Vera to life. This was sort of the first big project that I just started August. So the Harbinger event is the first big project that I really got to sink my teeth into.
Yeah, we thought, Terrence, it would be great actually if we threw you into the deepest possible end of the pool.
Yeah, congrats. It's a good thing I've got some inflatables to help me to get me through this. So it's great.
Who you calling inflatable?
Yeah, it's this event, is really massive, and I'm excited because it's, I think, trying to be the promise of a dynamic world, and what I really like about this event is that we're we're going to evolve it over time and based on player feedback. So we've got a design that we're happy with initially coming out, and we've got some really interesting plans in the near future to really add a lot more interest and depth to it. So I'm really curious and excited to see how that rolls out for the players.
All right. And speaking of narrative, let's pass it on to Scott, who has been on our stream before, but you want to reintroduce yourself for those who haven't met you yet? Also, you're looking very knightly.
Thank you. I'm playing the tank today, so I look the part. I'm the narrative design manager here at Intrepid. Yeah, just happy to talk about all of the cool lore involved with the story arc. Sorry.
I thought you had more to that, and then
you called on me, and I'm like reading my abilities. Like, why am I debuffed right now? Steven pulled the thing.
It's okay.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Next up, we've
introduced you to the ancients, Scott.
Yeah, thank you. I've never met them. Yeah. Right.
James, if you want to introduce yourself a little.
Yeah, hey, how are you doing?
Or a lot.
Probably not a lot. I'm the lead environment artist, and I'm excited to show you some of the twisted stuff we've been making.
Yeah, this has been a little bit more twisted than I think the art team has historically ever done on the project.
You got to be a little bit more gruesome, I feel like.
Yeah, we definitely had a lot of gruesome images going around the office. Probably some counseling.
Probably some counseling.
I think the insurance package includes that.
Well, you know who can give you some counseling? Dr. Bucky. Bucky, you want to talk a little bit about yourself?
I was a geneticist.
Yes, I have many doctorates, of course. Hi, I'm Bucky. I'm a designer. I worked on the Harbinger event implementation. Got to use our new suite narrative tools.
You stole my look here, Bucky.
And then we've got the juice.
Hello. Yeah, hi. Excited to be here. Talking about sweet rewards.
His name's Chris, not Juice. I just called him Juice.
No one calls me Chris. We know that.
Did you want?
What's your story, Chris?
I said I was excited to talk about some sweet rewards. I'm parsing. Leave me alone. Yeah, we put some sweet rewards in this event. I've recently been, you'll probably know me talking about node stuff very often. I've recently been helping out with the economy stuff. So excited to talk about it.
They're pretty epic. I think we're gonna have a lot of people farming here to get some sweet loot. And of course, we've got, last but not least, Bill.
Hey, everybody. I'm Bill Trost. I'm the director of design here.
He's like, who am
What is it I do again? It's late in the day.
It's late.
It is late.
Yeah. And I had to adopt a new look here because Bucky bit my style.
Bucky did steal your outfit.
No.
But honestly, I think your new outfit is pretty cool. So.
Yep.
But he wears it better, though. We just have to say.
That's because he's inflatable.
Yeah.
All right, so where are we? Let's start off with that. Obviously we're somewhere in the tropics? Looks like Sea Hook.
Turquoise.
Terrific. Okay, got it. We're in the turquoise, but this doesn't look like the turquoise. What's going on here?
Well, I think Scott can introduce the concept of the Harbingers then, because there's a whole narrative backstory to them.
Oh my god, why did I agree to play tank? Okay.
He's like, I got a talking tank.
Yeah, okay, so yes,
it's down here, but while Scott explains a little bit.
Okay, so the Harbingers are the vessels that carried the ancients to Vera during the apocalypse, and so they're obviously still here, and they're pouring out of it. Each Harbinger, carries with it a lord, the master of this Harbinger, that played a pivotal role during the apocalypse. And what are they doing here now? They have some mysterious goals. They have sinister goals. They're spreading this corruption across the land, and we're here to stop them.
This giant thing on the horizon is the Harbinger.
That is the Harbinger straight ahead. It's this big rock-looking thing crashed down thousands of years ago.
Yeah, this thing is massive. And obviously, ancients having traveled or used this to travel, perhaps in some similar method that Vira herself used to bridge the divide between Vera and Sanctus. But this is essentially what impacted the planet and where the legions of the ancients stemmed from when they conquered this world. So
we're all just rocks.
We're all basically just rocks. Now, first question I have is, there appears to be down here some pretty gnarly looking altar thing. What is it that players are interested in doing at the base of this Harbinger?
Yeah, well, so what you're seeing is basically what we refer to as the void gate, and that comes into play later on during the event itself. So, if I were to take a step back and to explain the Harbinger event, it is a high risk, high reward PvE, PvP world event that actually has 3 major phases in it, and it includes sort of like a bonus round at the end of that. The void gate comes into play during phase 2 and 3. So the first phase, when the event starts, is basically it's
Should we
hard to
start
see.
it and talk about it while it's going?
Yeah. You're right.
I also see we're all combatants here.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes,
this
yes.
is PvP.
Yes, I can go ahead and explain that. You're right. And
Lawless.
we didn't really show us walking into the area, but around this area, it's considered lawless 24/7. So as soon as you step into it, all bets are off. You can be killed. So that's part of the risk. So the first part of the event is that and this area is cleared off for kind of the phase 2 and phase 3 that I'll talk about a little bit later. But if we were to go off to the left around the Harbinger itself, you'll see a bunch of these ancients that are all scattered throughout. And the first phase of the event is basically a kill count. Right now it's set to kill 500. And that's a number that we're still kind of tuning or tweaking. So once you kill 500, that's the first phase. Then the second phase will begin, but we'll kill some of these guys first so you can kind of see how really cool they are. It is important to note that this area, like I said, is high reward because it's going to have essentially the best drops in the game. And maybe Ju still wants to talk about that because everyone cares about the rewards.
Yeah, so
that's why we're all here in the end.
Yeah.
That's why,
No,
that's why we're
kidding.
all here. Need everything. It's an open economy game. So yeah, the rewards, kind of generally speaking, the corrupted monsters in this area are going to drop one of 3 things for you. They're either going to drop corrupted materials, which will be, corrupted lumber, corrupted stone, etc., etc. And then they'll also drop these one of 2 sets of reagents. The first is the corrupted excoria, which is an upgrade reagent, which you can use to actually tier up your corrupted gatherables. And then there's a second material or reagent for purification to purify the corrupted gatherables, turning them into a gatherable of your choice from the world. And the rarity of the gatherable you're converting will be the rarity of what you get out of it. And then obviously, there's some sweet other loot on bosses and named mobs in here that we'll talk about probably later.
Yeah, so once you go about and kill 500 of these, and maybe we'll head back to the void.
We're gonna speed it up a little bit.
Yeah, we're a small group.
We'll be here all day if we.
Small group, but a raid party can actually cut through these guys pretty quickly. We're finding out on in our testing.
Yeah, we were able to do.
Oh, your poor Daystrider's gonna get murdered.
Yeah, you should desummon them if you want them to stay alive.
It was yours.
No, mine.
Margaret?
I didn't spawn mine, did I?
It has your name on it.
Oh.
I didn't spawn my days.
All right, I skipped the 500 kill. Objective.
Right. Yep. And then now, if you see the void gate here, it's beginning to activate. It's letting you know that something's going to happen. And basically, it's the introduction of Phase 2.
I
Phase.
beckon whatever evil lies beyond the gate.
Well, you've summoned it in good timing. And now you see that the Void Gate is active. And now we have
Oh gosh.
basic. Yeah.
Here they come.
We have a lot
my
of
gosh.
guys. We'll have a lot of these guys to deal
Well,
with. And this is the
That
first.
was not good. Don't stand in the junk, please.
This is the first wave. So the second the second phase is basically a wave event.
Oh my
I'll
goodness.
revive you
Oh,
and
God,
I'll
you
revive you
died.
after this.
I need a res.
Yeah, I'll have to res you after. This is some intense healing.
And this phase is broken up into like 3 major waves of enemies that come at you.
Get out of
And
the
as you can
junk.
see, they
I'm stuck.
and as you see, they come at you pretty hard. This is basically going to be your test. If you can't beat these guys, you're not going to beat
Kill the ones
phase
that are low health.
3.
Focus target.
Oh my god.
You may notice that I am cheating a little bit. I apologize. This is intended for a full raid, not a party.
You can tell how heightened Steven is because he started like yelling.
I know.
This is intense. This is intense.
Focus.
Sorry, I kind of turned the wave on when we were like in the
Assist
middle.
tank. Yeah, we probably should have not all been standing there. Decisions
cool,
were made. Yeah. That's one way to clear the area, is just pull them all. Alright, I'll revive you.
AoE.
Yes, save your brain dead DPS, please.
I like that Juicer just laid there. He's like, meh, I could GM hack,
You said
but no.
you said greed everything, right? Or need?
Greed
Need
everything.
everything.
Always greed all the time.
No,
always greed
need.
unless it's something
always
you
need. I just need
you
it
people
all.
are you people are
I'm the
evil.
worst. Yeah, I'm the worst.
I
I'll
only
just keep-
only need if it's something I need.
I'll just
mean-
keep walking in the wave event.
I just ignore it. Yeah. Keep the waves coming.
We got 15 out of 50 there, but I'll just skip this section
Yeah.
to the next wave.
All right, let's probably not stand right where they spawn this time.
Oh
though.
yeah, can
Yeah,
we
which
like
is everywhere.
Back up.
Back out a little bit.
How
Yeah.
can you beckon if not there?
Okay, go ahead, Steven.
Thank you.
Oh, you.
Send forth your legions, demons. Do
Yeah,
what
run.
you
Get
must.
back.
So we see the Void Gate come active again, and this is going to be the second wave of the wave event. Definitely ramps up.
I smell weakness.
Sorry.
Oh no, they brought spiders. My weakness.
Just proof that spiders are interdimensional.
Some people do not
demons.
like spiders.
Yeah, don't
Oh,
make
wow.
fun of me.
Yeah, so the second wave has a bit more 3 stars, harder packs, pretty much. And then the third wave's going to be even harder with
I'm
some
gonna bring this
ancient lords
to
mixed
you,
in.
tank. It's hitting me.
Oh.
Way too close.
Like a lot of snares.
I've pulled too much aggro.
Oh my gosh.
You can never pull too much aggro.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
These guys are.
gonna
I
die.
mean, if I weren't cheating
I'm trying not to let
completely,
you die.
All right, I'm gonna cheat.
Cheaters.
it's intended for a raid.
Look. I'm getting smacked up right now. I can't heal when I'm getting smacked up.
I'm just gonna hide. Good luck, guys.
Well, assist the tank,
He doesn't like me. He's not my friend.
because we're split up for DPS.
right, I'm taking out a few over here. How are you guys doing over there? Are you surviving?
Oh my god.
We're locked in.
Terribly.
Yeah, I'm healing like a mad woman, dude.
You are.
Oh no.
Because I should have died a long time
But
ago.
I'm getting wrecked. We have aggro.
All right, we almost got him.
Guy. Kill that one guy.
Who's looting while we're fighting?
I know.
Apologies.
Is it Steven? No, I'm just kidding.
Apologies.
He's usually the one who's always looting while we're fighting.
We've done it. So now, okay, what are we doing? We're obviously defeating these waves, and that is all in an effort to access what?
Yeah. So let's get through this next wave, or the final wave of this phase.
It's the final count.
Need some more beckoning, Steven?
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. Okay, my
Yeah.
bad.
I'm getting
Let
back
the
up.
Lord
Can we all
of the
just stand next to the
Darklands
tank?
come
Can we
forth.
try to do like a good pull this time?
Yeah.
Everybody, instead of spreading out, let's stay next to our tank.
Yeah. Oh,
This is
I
the
would like
final
I
wave
would
with
like
the ancient.
Steven to look behind the void gate though and see if he
okay.
sees
All right.
something.
All right.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah,
What
the-
is that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So-
put an icon on our tank.
Yeah. So
Please.
what Steven's looking at is basically the entrance into the Harbinger itself.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What is it?
What-
Looks like
what-
some type of Damascus steel on the It's unbelievable. What type of an artist
No.
could do such a thing?
They showed up.
Oh,
Oh.
whoops.
We're here.
Oh, this is the wave 3. Okay.
I'm coming through the portal.
Did it hurt?
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was a cool ability. Oh my gosh, these guys are crazy.
Oh, we pulled 2?
Come on, y'all. Did one job.
Yeah.
Step
I'm
next to our
doing
tank.
nothing to these guys.
You're not doing any damage.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm,
You're
you
here.
know, it's like stabbing a
Okay.
stone.
Whoa.
These are the ancient lord underlings of the true ancient bot.
Oh, he summons shit.
Well, yeah, get out of that.
Dude, it looks sick.
Steven's just 1v1ing one of them while the rest of us kill him.
I tried.
aggro.
The DPS is so high.
Oh god. Ah. Oh, get out there.
It's falling apart. Everything's falling apart. I'm just healing Maggie so she can heal everybody else. It's my strategy.
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to heal.
There's to
I'm
back
also
up.
getting smacked up, so it's making it complicated.
These guys got a lot of crowd control.
There's too many black holes. We need McConaughey.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's a lot of bookshelves.
Can nimbly dance out of.
Oh, I just did 666 damage.
Low on mana.
Cursed.
Y'all.
Oh, I got you. Stand
Ooh.
by. Oh, nice mana
I
potion.
got disabled.
Tactical.
That's it. I set my cooldowns.
Oh no.
These guys are
Unload.
immune to
Cooldowns.
my
People are gonna like look at the stream and go,
Arcane
oh my
volley.
gosh, there's no cooldowns on abilities.
Just going
is
full
this?
auto on the arcane volley.
The group that I was playing with the other night, we didn't have any problems. We only had a group. But we weren't having like 3 or 4 of them at the same time.
Yeah, this reads as a skill issue to me.
They have
Yeah.
they do a lot of like
Show.
absorb shields and stuff. If you don't kill the absorb shield fast, then they do this move and just blast us to The void.
Yeah, for DPS is all separate.
Oh
We need
my
to call it a
gosh,
tactical
what is
nuke on
going
these
on?
two.
Yeah, we do, really.
Oh wait, we just did it. We beat the wave.
Oh,
Wow.
Good job, guys. We did it.
Sure. You couldn't have done that like a few minutes ago. Buggy.
just as a reminder, we're giving everybody a preview of the content, talking about the system. We want you to see what it's all about without obviously, going through everything.
This is like a raid.
Yeah, this is intended for a raid. So please be aware of that. We're just showing you stuff. All right. Okay, so we had those two lords. Now what?
Well, so that was the final wave of the wave event. But now somebody else is going to step through the void gate. And he basically will be the key that unlocks the door.
I think it's a
'Cause
she.
that's-
I was gonna say, can you really say
it's
it's they're he or she?
Oh, that's true. You're right. Yeah. Well, it
I don't
actually
really
depends.
know.
Yeah. Well, so there
Any
are.
lore check on that one?
Yeah. What we
Any
did.
lore check on that one?
There are.
What we didn't talk about is that there are actually 3 harbingers in the world, and we're at one of them. We're at the Turquoise Sea. There's one in the Jundark, and there's also one in Tansqual. Each of them is represented by an ancient lord, and a world boss, and so there's 3 different ones. But you defeat them, and slaying them is what will give you access, grant you access into the Harbinger, which is what Stephen was looking at earlier, that door that you see. Inside each Harbinger, there are 3 narthexes. That's the term we're using, narthexes, and they're kind of like our pocket dungeons. So once you beat the ancient lord that's about to come through the portal,
10 seconds.
then you can go ahead and go into the narthex, and then that's what I refer to as the bonus round.
It's charging up.
But let's see what this ancient lord looks like.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Oh
so
boy!
Awesome.
Here she comes.
Oh my gosh.
This one is
Right.
for Steven to tank.
Yes, Steven, go.
We should all just let Steven tank it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit over here where it's safe.
Oh, the waves!
Summoning wave!
Here comes the
We
Lord.
we are not going to be able to kill this with a group.
Oh god.
No, we got this for sure, guys.
I'm literally already dead.
Oh god. Holy.
Oh my god, what was that?
Yeah.
This guy is really kind of the current endgame dude, right? The level 25 endgame dude.
Yep.
So he requires a lot of progression. Do that.
Yep.
This is gonna be pain for an 8-man group to try to defeat.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
Thanks, Juice.
Why'd you loot my corpse? That was rude.
You
Mine
have a
now.
bard, right? Yeah. You handle that part.
Yeah, I got
Okay,
this.
thank you. Because I can only do it singularly.
So, is a nuke gonna come from the heaven?
No. I'm gonna move on. You guys nuke him. I'm gonna go inside. I don't want to. We want to show everything of this dude.
Okay. Well, when we
Wait, what?
when the boss dies, the doors will open.
Wait, what? Where's my loot?
Wait, why are you leaving
Yeah. If you don't want
us?
to show
I'm
the loot, then
confused.
we can just skip this. If you want to just show the
Yeah.
interior opening up.
Let's show the interior.
All right.
Okay.
We didn't
Oh
earn
my
it, you
God.
know. We don't get to. We don't
Oh,
get
the
to
wave
friggin'
is
pat-
cool.
All
But
right.
they each kind of
Oh,
have their own
delivered.
vibe too. So this one has, obviously she's a siren. She has a little bit more
She has more of an
water
aquatic.
corruption.
Yeah, she has more of
Yeah.
an aquatic flavor to her. But when you defeat her, that's when that basically signifies the bonus round, and you get to run into the narthex here.
What about the loot from her?
Oh
Yeah,
gosh,
ooh.
that is the best. But I don't know if Juice still wants to give away what's.
Well,
Alright,
whoever
okay.
nuked
Can I
it
go loot
has
it?
loot
Yeah.
rights. Whoever
Oh, I was
nuked
asking
it
about the
has loot
nuke, so
rights.
I didn't nuke. I skipped it in the event tool. So
Oh, well, then it
so
didn't
we didn't want
die.
to show the cool.
You
Why
lost
you
the
nuking
loot.
her?
That's
I
perfect.
asked,
Shouldn't
bro.
even reveal it. We shouldn't even
Yeah,
reveal
You've
the
been
loot.
secret,
like
bro.
a
They gotta earn that,
secret
bro.
You gotta earn that for sure. Whoa! What's in here?
What are these guys? Ouch!
So this is the narthex, right? And this is what I refer to as one of our pocket dungeon sizes. And inside the Harbinger, you saw how massive it is. There's actually 3 of them. So there's 3 openings. There's 3 doors. And inside here is a pretty high density of these ancients that you fought outside. So in terms of your loot potential, it's extra high here, just because there's, a lot of mobs you can kill in a short amount of time.
Isn't there unique loot in here that you can only get inside?
Yes, there is. And so we'll get to that. Yeah, we'll get to that. That is a new mechanic that we're introducing. Thank you, James, for the reminder. It's called the Blood Hoard chest. And hoard is Hoard, because you want to hoard the chest. And as we get up to him, so in each narthex, there is a boss, a 4-star or a 3-star boss, and he's guarding this Blood Hoard chest that we'll just have to fight our way through.
Just sleep.
Whoa.
There's like 2 different groups going. We're not all grouped up.
Getting toasty in here.
Someone keeps on looting.
Yeah, these guys are warm.
Spider's puking at us.
gosh.
Flames.
I'll heal you, Steven. You stay
So
well.
how many people? How many groups are supposed to be in this narthex?
Yeah, so this narthex, again, 1 of 3, will fit 2 to 3 groups, right? And so we would expect people to sort of, in a raid, sort of break apart because they just want to hit all 3 at once. There is a danger, right? You're splitting your forces, and as a PvP area, you might have company, right? Another alliance may actually come in and sort of steal your rewards. So
because those blood hordes have like the second best loot.
Yep. So as we get to this platform here with Steven, I think the blood horde is right up here, right?
I like to call it a knife fight in a closet.
Yes.
Oh no, I don't want to go there. Where's this?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that thing's gross.
Oh yes, here's the blood horde chest.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to channel it though.
See, so
You should let Steven.
Bill over there. Yeah, Bill over there is trying to basically steal.
What am I channeling?
Yeah.
The blood,
weird
the
gross
chest
thing.
over here.
Well, it's another channel. I don't know if that's.
The blood.
Yeah, good luck in channeling it.
Oh no.
So this blood horde chest here requires a long channel, 60 seconds, and only one person can open it and take the loot from it. As soon as he tries to channel it,
is it whoever channels it first?
Yep, who completes
And
the
then-
channel?
Well, I don't know that I
hit
can
him
channel
to
it.
kill him to try to not let him channel it, so I can take it.
Yes, or yes, another enemy group could kind of swoop in and steal the rewards from you.
My
So it
channeling's not working.
I'm trying to channel it.
I'm trying to channel.
Oh, are
It's
you
very
channeling it?
slow. It's really
Yeah.
slow.
Yeah,
It's
it
really
takes
slow.
It takes
It's
2 minutes.
pretty slow.
Yeah.
it takes 1
I
minute.
don't
Yep.
see a channel bar.
No, your hands are like.
Yeah, you should see the
channeling.
hands.
You should see
Yeah.
your arms
And
wagging.
there
would
is-
would this be a
there is
good
a-
time to betray you all?
It
Yeah,
could
drop
very
her
well
a
be.
kill.
Yep. And so one of the things about this blood horde chest that we want to actually add to the world in general is that once you begin channeling it, you get this thing called the blood mark. And the blood mark
I
basically,
have a lot of creatures on me. Help, take.
Oh, I must have already channeled it.
do you have the blood mark on you?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically,
As soon as you try to channel, you get the blood mark.
correct.
Got it.
Correct. And as soon as you try, you get that mark, and that mark lasts for 1 hour, and it basically marks you as a combatant. And that will follow you wherever you are in the world. So you can leave a lawless area and you'll still be marked as a combatant, which makes you, attackable by other players.
At some point in time in the future, these blood hordes may be used in other areas of the world as well, right?
Yep. We want to bring this mechanic throughout the world. Again, the concept of high risk, high reward. Oh, I see you got the chest already, huh, Bill?
I did.
Cool.
All right, everyone drop for Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, get out of here.
He said it. He said Kill Bill.
I mean, I'm down. I can just kick him from the party.
Do
Oh,
it.
Oh no, but he has no health. You're not even gonna give him health first?
I'm
There you go.
recording.
We
Easier
want
to
to
kill.
I'm recording.
He's
We want to stop.
Cameraman's invincible.
Even better. Show his dead body.
Haha, you can't get me past one. Sorry, suckers.
Come back on me.
Oh, that's not fair.
How did he die?
How'd that happen?
This ancient has special powers.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it does.
You nuke him?
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, this ancient going ham.
This is like one of our late night playtests.
Poor Bill died. We need to res him up.
I know.
Get Bill back in here.
Where's his body? Where's the little Bill body?
Wait, did we make sure to loot him?
I'm right
I
by the
looted him.
Oh, sick.
Okay, where is he? Where's his body?
I looted him.
Not cool.
Where is he? So I can
Some
res
friends.
him.
Oh yeah, steal all.
You know, Bill.
Oh my gosh, he's training us.
It's time that happens. Oh my gosh, who's training?
Okay, I see Bill's body. I'll rev you. Oh, I can't.
Too late.
It might have been me.
clean.
I fell off the edge and I panicked.
Oh my god, like half the dungeon is there.
Yeah, seriously,
I
there's
ran-
a lot there.
I'm just gonna
This
vacate.
is a lot.
I think we extract.
I think I ran the wrong way. Whoa,
Should we
here's
just go
the
through a
thing.
portal? Should
Yeah,
we go
let's-
to the portal?
Yes, where's the
Exactly right.
portal?
Yep,
Which one are we gonna go through? Left, right?
left.
Oh, so
Well,
I am
your left
just
or my
not gonna
left?
get revived.
Go,
I
go,
get it.
run. Run to the portal.
Which one?
Run to the portal.
Resurrect Bill. We need to resurrect Bill.
I can't res him.
No.
He's God, leave him.
What? We're leaving him behind.
Oh, no.
Hi, Bill.
Thanks for the free stuff.
Exactly.
Oh,
So as
Oh
I
gosh,
said,
that
yeah.
sounds much better.
Where did you take us?
Oh my God, why are these guys here?
Help.
That was a mistake. Who said
Oh
to take the
my
portal?
gosh.
Was that you, Maggie?
Yeah, I
think
did.
that was you.
But I didn't know it was gonna be like. It's not normally like this.
Well, as I said, anyway, each Harbinger has 3 of these pocket dungeons, with 3 exterior doors that allow you to enter them, but also within the narthexes, there are teleporters that will take you directly to the other ones. So if you're looking for PvP action, you can just easily jump from one narthex to another, hunting down opponents.
Now,
Or you can get to escape.
eventually, as we continue to expand this system, which will be coming, shortly after the new year, we're going to be making some pretty big dungeons under these Harbingers, right?
Yep. And the teleporters will essentially be how you get to these dungeons. That's going to be the entrance. Yep.
James, what is this nasty eye thing going on over here?
We need some warnings
Yeah.
before this stream.
That's an ocular tower. They're kind of like watching you and letting the ancients know what you're doing.
Oh my god, that's
Ooh, I love it.
nasty.
They watch over their people, like Big Brother.
I think they're more made of people, but yeah.
I'm
Are
going to walk around and just show off some of the interiors.
It is pretty cool. Did you guys use any like inspo? What did you?
Yeah,
did
like
you- how did the concept art go for this?
yeah, our visual direction is kind of a mix of a few things. We were looking at a lot of like sea life and cancer, and then we took some inspiration from some artists like Beksinski and Geiger. But what you're seeing in the narthex and outside is actually just what the ancients do to Vera with their corruption. And like Steven said, later there'll be dungeons where you'll actually get to see their architecture. But that's for later time.
There's
It's
another
looking
chest here,
good.
if you want to open it, Steven.
What?
There's a chest over here.
I'm exploring. Bill's come back for vengeance.
Well, the animation when it opens up is cool.
Oh my gosh.
I brought
Oh, yeah,
friends.
Oh my gosh.
There is Bill.
They can't harm
Oh
me.
my god. It was not a chest.
Oh,
it's
the
not a
order.
chest.
Oh, it was
You fool.
not that one. I'm talking about the one over here on the side.
Oh.
The Blood Horde chest.
The Blood Horde chest.
I'm coming.
Because I wanted Steven to open it so he could see the animation.
I don't
That's
see it.
pretty
Hold on,
cool.
wait. I'm coming. I'm coming.
You have to channel
That one
thing for
is
a while.
Following. Okay. Here we go.
Hoarder.
Don't follow me. Oh, there they are.
Again, Stephen looting.
No, I was looking at the eyes.
Bill's coming for
Oh
vengeance.
no! Who
I'll
brought
invite you
more?
to the raid. I'll invite you
Who
to the
brought
raid,
more?
okay? Don't kill us.
Oh god.
Okay, I made it back.
Oh god.
It's right here. Thanks, Steven. Uh-oh.
Where is it?
It's by me.
Okay.
Although I'm getting
Oh, there you go.
murdered
There
by
you go. I
this
see you.
impaler. Ouch.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Right. Kick Steven now and kill him.
I'm claiming it, I think. Yes, I am. I'm claiming. It's channeling.
Where's the chest? Is up there.
Ooh, this takes a while. So there is some
Some
potential risk here.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
60
Yep, you
seconds.
can get murdered.
Yep, exactly. Murdered, betrayed, ambushed.
I'd never betray anyone.
No, of course not.
I just love Bill yelling, "I'm recording!" This is too funny. All right. Well,
about
is there
to
anything else you guys want to share? You,
Did you get it?
any feedback you
No,
want
it's
to
happening.
make sure folks can
Yeah,
give
yeah,
you,
yeah.
whether if they're testing on PTR with us or if they get their hands on it, obviously on December 11th, which it's going to take you a bit to get here. This is more high-end content, but yeah.
Yep. I will mention one other tip about the narthex, which is once it opens up, you have 3 hours to just grind away and grab all the drops you can. 3 hours. At the end of that 3 hours, it seals back up, and if you're caught inside, sayonara.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You will
What
you will not like the corruption, the death gas that Bucky has engineered. It will kill you
Wait,
very,
what
very
happened?
quickly.
Are we dying?
Dr. Bucky,
Guys, we have to
me.
evacuate. Look at the quest track.
Oh,
Virulent
Oh.
All right,
corruption's going out.
go, get out of here. How are we gonna get out of here?
Wait, I'm in RP walk mode.
Power walk,
Run!
Steven, power walk.
Run through all the creatures. Go.
Flee!
It seals up though, doesn't it?
Yes,
Eventually?
it'll seal back up, and you won't be able to get out.
Get out. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Oh my gosh, I'm stuck.
Right.
Help. No.
Yep.
Oh! Oh,
Did anyone get stuck inside?
Calm me down.
Did anyone get stuck inside?
Yeah. I was
Ah.
how close I am to the door.
Oh,
Now we'll get
Who's
fully
inside?
digested by the corruption
Maggie.
oh,
juices
so
in here.
sad.
I'm being
It's the
digested.
tank
so
healer
sad.
and
I
Bucky.
tried.
You can try and heal through it. It won't be enough.
Do you think I can? Okay.
You
no.
can heal through it for a
No.
while, but
Eventually, it's just gonna get
Actually-
us.
Yeah,
it's gonna start melting us too hard.
yeah, you're
Okay.
going to be digested.
Well, they could party summon us over there. Someone not, maybe not
Nah.
streaming.
Nah, I don't think you have any loot
recording.
on you worth it. Do you have any loot worth
What? I have some pretty cool
Dude,
loot.
rough.
it?
Well, this was pretty awesome. I mean, great job both visually on, creating this really corrupt, evil-looking area, but also the story arc is pretty compelling, I think. I like the introduction of the Ancients finally as our primary antagonist into the world, and it just was so suitable to put them in the Harbingers. I know we have a lot more planned for Ancients, but these NPC did a great job with them. Character did a great job. They
Yep.
look menacing. The boss was really cool. Loved the VFX for everything. And obviously, we know how much our players are really digging for more lawless territory and reasons to be in those lawless territories, acquiring all of the most appetizing gear.
It's been fun watching different guilds and even pickup raids try to defeat the raid bosses too. So there's obviously mechanics in there. No one has actually killed them with fully figuring out the mechanics yet, which has been kind of cool seeing. But
And this is just
and this
the
is just
beginning of the Harbingers.
the beginning of the Ancients' incursions back into Vera.
Yep.
There's more coming in the future.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's going to be really exciting to see all that we can do to really deepen and make this event even much more interesting.
Love it. Very
Also,
cool.
Stephen, if you look at them, they're moving, the tendrils.
Oh, I know. They're creepy. They're nasty. It's nasty.
It reminds me of Devil's Tower.
Oh, I love it. I'm going to go make it out of mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes? Yeah.
Exactly.
I was holding on to that joke, and you took it from me, Steven.
I'm so sorry. You set it up perfectly. I
know.
All right. Well, thank you for running us through this. I know players are going to be super excited. This is coming, obviously, on the 11th. It's on PTR now. We're testing with it. Balance and stat changes. I know Bucky's been deep in that with Doug. Excited to hear your guys' feedback on TTK and difficulty here. As we said, this is pretty difficult content, so we're going to be watching. We actually have a betting pool in the studio on when people are going to be able to take down that boss. We're going to see who's right on it. So give us your feedback, as always, and thank you all for joining us. Very cool. See you guys back on stream.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Are we back?
Are we for real back? Should we
We're
give people a
alive.
moment? Hold on. Okay.
We've done it.
Oh my gosh, we beat the stream boss. We hear you guys. There's a lot of requests for all kinds of different things. We'll look into some options, but I think no matter what, we're always gonna potentially have an issue that we can't control.
Sorry about that, guys. Unfortunately, Twitch is struggle busing right now.
Yeah. We'll do some edit magic, but just for quick, I think a lot of people were asking, does Bloodmark expire on death or log out? And it does not.
No, it is always with you. Until
it has a
the timer's
timer.
gone.
Yeah, once the timer is done.
But
Yeah.
the timer doesn't tick while you're offline, so
You can't avoid it.
you cannot avoid it. What other questions did we see there? A lot of cheating, obviously. Like we said, had to do that. Wanted to show you guys stuff. Yeah, but very powerful mage there. A lot of skillful plays.
Yeah, there weren't very many questions in regards to Harbinger stuff. So I think that the big thing that folks are worried about is, big guilds kind of running those spaces and taking control of them, I think is the big thing. But
the space is big, right? You can see this area is relatively large. And the other thing to keep in mind about the Harbinger story arc is that there are actually 3 Harbingers in the world. And of course, we don't have fast travel in the game, so it's difficult to kind of be everywhere at once as an individual guild or alliance. The other thing to note is that these events will randomly kick off for one of those 3 Harbingers each day. So, you're not necessarily going to be able to plan in advance, not knowing which of the events is going to be kicking off. That's going to be important. And then there's a lot of space, like even in the interior of the Narthax, right? There's, portal that you can use to kind of move to one of the 3 other kind of pocket dungeon Narthaxes inside of the Harbinger itself. And then once we roll out the dungeon, which lives underneath the Harbinger, it's supposed to actually be in the Harbinger, but technically it's going to be underneath the Harbinger from a development standpoint. That is going to be a big area, right? So it's going to be hard to control. And, as anyone knows from a PVX standpoint, if you're trying to contend with, fighting the PVE difficulty and experience while also managing that variable of human, unpredictability and interaction with PvPers, there's ways to be kind of guerrilla tacticy if you're dealing with a larger organization that has more wherewithal. You just got to be smart about the tactics.
All right. And there's a lot of questions regarding the teleport and the decision for having teleports inside of the Narthaxes. I don't know if you want to talk on that front at all.
Yeah, I mean, the idea there is to allow for within that, POI, the ability to create some partitioning, some division, exactly for the question that you asked previously, which is how do you contend with larger groups controlling a space? Well, there is some mobility that smaller groups can be usually better coordinated with, and that's something that's going to be available.
And then the other side of it is like, what's the cooldown? How often can I do this?
Yeah, like I said, this is once a day at one of the 3 harbingers. That's obviously a tunable value. That's something that we're going to watch for when the 11th begins, see how people engage with the system, and then we'll tune it around that.
And Gladys was saying, I thought PvE would have an impact in spawning these events. Are we just using timers now?
No, like we said, the initial event requires 500. Yeah. I mean that
spawns the event to start.
That is a PvE challenge, right? Even if you go there with a small group, right, and you're taking out one by one some of these monsters, you're progressing the event. Or if you go there with a large raid to kind of accomplish that 500 kill count in a short period of time. And there's going to be additional parameters that we add to the event as we continue to develop it. Like I said, this is a initial rollout of this story arc, but we're going to tune it. The narrative team is always tuning things and taking a look at how to work stuff out. And there's still outstanding feature support and tool support on the narrative side that those narrative designers really want to have access to do some more interesting objective-based gameplay that you'll likely see get injected here and there as we continue forward.
And then Kadak saying, what happened to the flow chart that we showed with our initial system of the Harbinger earlier in the month?
So that is going to continue to be rolled out in the month of January. And that flow chart that we're talking about, where you have the incursion phase and you have the foothold and that becoming requiring a forward operating base. All of those things are generally complete. There is some additional bug fixing that's required for some of those stage transitions. So we're leaving those stage transitions disabled for the 11th to ensure that we have some more time to bake that. But you'll likely see some testing on the PTR maybe in December, definitely in January. And then eventually that'll get promoted up to the production environment, to the release environment.
Yeah, and I want to switch over to our Q&A segment. There's a lot of questions that are not Harbinger related, so I'm just going to answer those. Most of these we've answered already earlier. We had a whole segment that was about Steam, but I'm just going to reiterate this for the people watching on the stream again. People are asking, if I have multiple Ashes of Crowns or Intrepid accounts, do I have to have multiple Steam accounts? Yes. For each unique Ashes or Intrepid account, you need a unique Steam account to link. How early will the Steam update be available? Prior to December 11th? It's something that we're talking to Steam about. Valve doesn't normally allow pre-downloading. It's something that we're trying to work with them on, but you can expect to start downloading December 11th when we go live, unless we can get them to work with us on a pre-download, but that's not normally how they do things for any early access products.
It's most likely going to be on the 11th.
Yeah, and so I'm just trying to set expectations. That's what you should expect. We're gonna try our best. We understand why you want to be able to do that, but expect that you'll be downloading on December 11th, and we understand it's gonna be a big patch. To
be honest with you,
or not even patch.
I can definitively say you're not going to be able to download until the 11th. I don't think we would even want to allow pre-downloading, because really what we want, even downloading serves as to some degree a time variable that allows a little bit of trickling in for players based on their download speeds. So we're confident in the 11th, but everything helps when we're talking about the types of numbers that we're expecting to see.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of folks. We appreciate you guys. Keep wish listing, keep following us over there. We appreciate it. Both of those help us a lot with data and working with Valve in order to help promote us. So please, if you know any friends, have them wish list, have them come over. It really supports us. The other question was, will Ashes Accretion have Steam achievements, trading cards, etc.? We've already answered that one. No, we won't have that. I didn't answer that in the previous thing, but no, we won't have that. And will PTR also be on Steam? I did mention that earlier. If you have access to Alpha 2 or Early Access, which is if you have purchased Alpha 1, Beta 1, or Beta 2, you will also get access to the PTR. It'll be another thing that will show up in your Steam library. You will automatically get access once you link those accounts. So it'll be it's not available right now, but it will be. You'll have the Ashes of Creation game for early access, and then you'll also have the PTR as a product there. And I think those are the big ones that people asked again. Everything else we answered that was Harbinger related. And we'd be here all day if we answer every question under the sun. So I know Steven's got a doctor's appointment and I got a lot of work to do. So we appreciate you all so much. We are going to have another live stream this month. The aim is for December 19th. So we hope that you all will join us for that. We also have, as a reminder, Steven is going to be doing a bunch of interviews, but the big one that we are ready to announce is, I don't know if you can bring this image up, Kyle, on your side, but Steven will be meeting with a bunch of creators here on our channel December 9th, which is my birthday. So come give me a little birthday present. Watch live. Nice Gaming, Lude Lloyd, and Zybek, as well as Vladis will be here grilling Steven with some good old questions. Obviously, these folks play our product a lot. They're in Vera doing their thing. They have lots of questions. I know they changed a few of them based on Dusty's interview that Steven did. You can also check out that interview that Steven did on the 4th, which was yesterday. And we have more stuff coming. So just stay tuned on all our social channels. We are Ashes of Creation in all of the places, all over the spaces.
I just noticed Zybek's headshot there. He's got the side like, hey, it's me, it's Zybek. That was good. I noticed some questions in chat regarding what time we're planning to open on the 11th. I don't think we've announced that yet, but I know, Margaret, that you're planning to send out an email next week that's going to have details on, opening time, on initial server count and initial servers that will be available. Their names
realms that will be available. The names for the realms. We'll be sending out some information. I don't know if all of it will be email, but some of it will be articles, social. So just stay tuned on all those things. But yes, we have plans. You will get messaging through various different spaces. So follow us on all of the places and we'll keep you guys informed. And yeah, keep giving us feedback. We appreciate all of the feedback on the forums, Discord, the Sentry bugs that you guys are reporting through the /bug in game. We are
one other thing. I'm sorry. Right now, if you've been playing on PTR or if you've been playing on the current production environment, and you have key bindings that you like, or you have game settings that you like, be aware of what they are, because when you download through Steam, you will likely not save those key bindings and they will be reset. You will have to redo them essentially.
It's the worst for me.
It sucks. I know it does suck. It's unavoidable. But just want to make sure everybody has a heads up of that. Let people know that they are prepared right now on PTR. They should know what their settings are so that they can make sure to address those when they get into game on the 11th.
We are not localizing this right now during our alpha phase. So for those of you asking about different language support, that's not something that's going to be available as just as a 411. And I just want to also extend a big thank you to the wonderful folks on the dev side who helped us out. Bill, Blair.
I see a lot of people asking about. I'm sorry, to see what one other thing. I see a lot of people asking about import-export for settings as well. We can check on that real quick, and if that's possible, we'll release a KBA on how to do that on the export-import.
All right, and with that, thank you all so much, everybody.
Exciting.
We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Leave us your thoughts. Let us know what you thought. Bye, guys.